Excuse me. Whew. Okay. Whew. That was a rough one. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, DW? What's up, what's up, what's up? Dang, oh, here they come. And here they come. Hey, let's get the party. Yes, let's get the party. Everybody's coming. Look at that. I'm feeling good. Nervous as hell. I'll say that. Ooh, hang on, I got my book. It's not. I'm sorry, dinner. It took me longer to wash the dishes. Excuse me. Oh, that's funny. Boop, 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 ba-doop, ba-doop, boop. It took me a little long to wash the dishes. I'm sorry. I had to pick the kid up from theater practice and then cook dinner. We had Yarros. It was delicious. Smoking. I told my entire friend, oh, why, Emily, why would you do that? Are you trying to have a smaller friend group? Oh, my Lord. People who share, hey, welcome, Sophia. People who share me, and I worry for you. I do. I appreciate it. Don't get it twisted. I appreciate it so much, but I'm worried for y'all. Like you're letting your friend group into a very strange side of you. I think that light is too bright. What if is that better? Is that better? We're all feral and love a BookTok. There. Do we like that, or do we like it up a little bit more? What do we like that? What do we think? Ooh, how about that? Oh, join the fan club. Thank you for the heart. All right. Excuse me. Our authors. Oh. Y'all are authors, and y'all be what? Y'all are authors in here. We need it bright enough to see the tears in your eyes. Oh, that's okay. The tears in my eyes. That's funny. The tears in my eyes. Oh, there's gonna be tears. Am I about to be chapter 89 again? Oh, I am. Oh, I think I kicked Arun away too soon. Rune, come back! Okay. Oh, Lord. I didn't top off my drink. Son of a gun. We got snackies. Tissue. What do you mean, snackies and tissues? Oh, jeez. No. What is about to happen? See, no. Okay, I'm going to stop talking to y'all because I don't know what's happening. Oh, Ash is driving, but she's here. Oh, no. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to have to top off of my water for real quick. So, the bingo game was a legit. That was we're gonna make bingo a legit thing now. If Ashley's cool with that, we're gonna come up with the way for bingo, because bingo was amazing. You're about to get Rebecca. Oh boy. Danning, Crown Prince of the Valbaran. You can't say. Tell me that is not one of the greatest names ever in fantasy. I am sorry. That man comes and sees me daily. He is a good man. He's a good stepfather. He's good. He's treating Lydia well. He's a good dude. Keep Rebecca in a Claus Mickelson voice. Rebecca. Good peeps. Very good peeps. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to get some water really quick, and then after that, we're going to get going. I don't think we'll wait too long tonight. I yell at Rebecca and Claus. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to. I'm not prepared. I thought it was a battle. Wait, it's supposed to be a battle. See, this is the cool thing. I still have a microphone so I can talk to y'all. I don't know what you're saying, but There's a battle. Man, I'm about to cry. I'm not prepared to cry on a Thursday, y'all. I Twisted List, I'm gonna need you to come out. We need to discuss this. What is no? Hang on, I'm coming back. I'm back. TikTok, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Wisdom. Oh, that's all. I like that name, Wisdom. That was cool. You didn't tears? Why are people saying tears? It's supposed to be. Oh, she just gave me the look, y'all. I am. Who are we losing? You're dry heaving? It's that bad? She's putting on her glasses and walks away. I thought we were listen. I thought it was gonna be a quick listen. Okay, you want to hear? Okay, what I thought was gonna happen. Since we're into this, since we're into what I thought was gonna happen, because apparently I was over here playing baseball and they're over here playing fucking Australian rules football, and we're just getting clobbered. Because holy, what the hell? Okay, I thought, yeah, they were outmanned, outwitted, and outsmarted at the fort of destitution. They were going to be attacked with fucking chode leader one in the front, and then she's going to just, the battle was going to comprehend, and then thunder and lightning, and we maybe lose fucking chode or something or whatever. I don't know. And then some fucking Vinnies were going to come out of the middle of nowhere, and then we had to join teams and fight, and Violet was going to do something cool. That's how I thought the book was going to go. That's how I thought it was going to go. This is book one of five. What? Yeah, no, but there's only 3 books out. So, I mean, Rebecca's out here playing Dragon Quidditch, and you're playing Go. Exactly. I'm playing Go. I don't even know if I'm playing Go Fish. I think I'm still trying to shuffle the cards, learning how to read them. I'm just saying. You must not interfere. Oh God, this is oh shit. I don't know if I'm properly hydrated for this. This is an 89. Okay. I've been fucking hoodwinked by my friends. I have been hoodwinked. All right, well, I guess I've read all 3 and I fully don't understand. Okay, well, at least I won't be alone. We'll be on this hill together. We'll be on the hill together. I solemnly swear. All right. He's playing Quidditch and Rebecca's hosting a Tri-Wizard Cup. Oh, this is great. So I should just go get Harry Potter books, is what you're telling me? That's the vibe I'm getting. Is let's not do this and let's just go to Harry Potter. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. No, rebel. Okay. Do this then, Harry Potter. I think after Fourth Wing, I think the next series, Ashen series, if I'm not mistaken. All right. I guess I'm about to do this. Oh yeah, no, we've picked him up. I've gotten a few things. I've gotten a few 3 times, new layers. All right, here we go. All right, are we ready? We're ready. I've got this. I'm opening the book. Here we go. All right. All right, I got my book here. All right, are we ready? It's spinning on. Fuck. All right, here we go. All right, are we ready? Whew. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. I am the funniest man alive. Okay, sorry. I had to.
Wrong for that. Wrong for that on so many levels.
1 point for Wise, baby. Let's go. All right. Okay. For real now. Okay, for real. For realsy. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, now I'm scared. All right. Here we go. Chapter 36. Here we go. All right, so we left off yesterday, just for anybody that's not here. We left off with they were at the barracks. They got to the fort. They found that the fort was emptied. We found out that Dane Chode, he read the memories without permission, must have told his father to where they'd been sneaking off. I've unknowingly betrayed Zayden, betrayed them all. That's not, Garrick shakes his head. Guys, this is bad, Liam shouts, and Imogen races to his side. This isn't your fault, Zayden says to me, then rips his gaze from mine and turns to his friends who are running down the ramparts to join us. We've been sent here to die. The conclusion of Fourth Wing, a wise retelling, commentary. Let's do it. All right. For there in the land beyond the shadows were monsters that dwelled in the night and dined on the souls of children who wandered too close to the woods. The ravens cry, the fables of the barons. The fable of the barons. You know, the book her dad gave her and put a secret note in that wasn't in the library. Anyway, sorry. Zayden hands Garrick the missive, and the rest of us rush to the battlements to see what we're up against. But I can't spot any threats in the valley below or the plains that stretch beyond for miles beyond the cliffs of Drowler. Something is off, Tarn says. I felt it at the lake, but it's stronger here. Can you pinpoint what it is? I reply as a panic creeps up my throat. If Chode's dad knows Zayden and the others have been supplying weapons to the Griffin Flyers, there's chance that this is an execution. It's coming from the valley below. I can't see shit down there, Bodhi says, leaning over the edge of the masonry. Well, I can, Lamb replies. And if those are what I think they are, we're fucked. Don't tell me what you think they are. Tell me what you are. Tell me what you sure they are. I can't even read. Tell me what you're sure of, Zayden orders. The letter says this is a test of your command. The section leader reads behind. You have a choice of abandoning the village of our enemies or abandoning command of your wing. What the hell does that mean? Bodhi reaches back and takes the letter. They're testing our loyalty without actually saying it. Motherfuckers. Zayden folds his arms over his chest, standing at my side. According to the missive, if we leave now, we'll make it to a new location for our headquarters of the Fourth Wing at Eltival in time to carry out our orders for war games. But if we leave, the trading post of Resin and its occupants will be destroyed. By what? Imogen asks. Venin, Lim responds. My stomach drops. You're positive? Zayden asks. Lim nods. Sure as I can be without having actually seen them before. 4 of them. Purple robes. What the fuck? They're real! We fucking knew it! Distended red veins splintering all around, bright red eyes, creepy as shit. Sounds about right. Zayden's wig shifts. I liked it better when we just delivered the weapons, Bodhi murmurs. Oh, and one of the guys with the giant-ass staff, Lim continues, and I swear to Dune, 1 second the plane was clear, and the next they were just there, walking toward the gates. What the hell? Fuck me. His eyes were wide, the pupils brown as he used his signet to see the bottom of the valley. Red veins, Imogen asked, because magic corrupts their blood as they lose their souls. Fuck. I murmur, looking up at Zayden, wondering if he remembers what Adarna said that night we took the tunnel to the flight line. Nature likes everything in balance. Every head but Liam swings my way. If the fables are true, at least, part of me hopes they are, and I know next to nothing about the enemy below. Of course, if they are true. 7th Griffins land next to us, Tarn tells me. Everyone else stiffens, no doubt receiving the same message of their dragons. Adarna, stay with Tarn, I say. Zayden might trust the flyers, but Adarna is damn near defenseless. All right, she answers. The guy with the staff just, Liam started. What the fuck? An explosion sounds echoing up the sparsely treed valley, followed by a plume of blue smoke. My heart jolts up inside. Those were the gates, he finishes. How many people live in Resson, Bodhi asks. More than 300. Fuck me! Imogen answers to another boom crack through the valley. That's the post they do the yearly trades at. Then let's get down there. Bodhi turns and Zayden steps back, blocking his path with an outstretched arm. You're kidding me, right? We have no idea what we're walking into. Zayden tone remains of the first day after that parapet. He's in full command mode. So we should just stand here while civilians die? Bodhi questions, and I tense. We all do, watching Zayden. It's not what I'm saying. Zayden shakes his head. He has to choose. That's what the war game missive said. He can abandon the village or his command, who's now waiting for him at El Tuval. This isn't. Oh my jeez! I can't even. I'm so fucking. Okay. This isn't a fucking training exercise, Bodhi. Some, if not all of us, are going to die if we go down there. If we've been assigned to an active wing, there would be far older, more experienced leadership making this decision, but there aren't. If we weren't marked with the rebellion relics, if we hadn't been aiding the enemy, his glazed darts to mind briefly, we wouldn't even be here with this choice. So all command structure aside, what are your thoughts? We have the numbers, Soriel says, narrowing down his eyes to the field and tapping her bright green fingernail rhythmically on the stones. What the hell is that word? Crenellations of the battlement. And air superiority. At least there aren't any wyverns. I scan the skies just to be sure. What? Bodhi's eyes rise. Wyverns. Fables say Veneri created them to compete with dragons, and instead of channeling from them, power channels into them. Fuck me. Let's hope there's something that this book is something in this book that isn't true. Yeah, let's not borrow trouble. Zayden shouts and looks sideways at me and then studies. There are 4 more Vinny and 10 of us. There are 4 Vinny and 10 of us, Garrick says, walking towards the edge of the battlement. We have the weapons to kill them, Lamb said, turning his back on the valley, and they told me 7 Griffin flyers. We're here. The older brunette from the lake says, striding down the battlement from the eastern corner of the outpost. I left the rest of the drift outside once we noticed that the outpost seems to be abandoned. She glances over the rampart and the clouds of smoke raised in the valley beneath the look of resignation. Her shoulder dipping. I'm not going to ask you to fight with us. You're not, Garrick, eyebrows raised. No. She gives me a sad smile. For them is a tantamount to death sentence. For them is a tantamount to death sentence. Learning all these new words, too. All right. The rest of my drift are making peace with the gods. She turned to Zayden. I came to tell you to leave. You have no clue what you're capable of wielding. It only took 2 of them to bring down an entire city last month. 2 of them? We lost 2 drifts trying to stop them. Holy shit, Batman. If there were 4 there, she shakes her head, they're after something, and they're going to kill every person in racing to get it. Take your right and go home while you can. Fear squeezes my chest, but my heart aches as the thought of leaving them to... It goes against everything we stand for, even if they aren't Navarian natives. We have dragons, Imogen says, her high-pitched voice raising. Surely that has to count for something. We're not afraid to fight. Are you afraid to die? Have you seen combat? The brunette gazes sweeps over us, and suddenly I feel young, as we will reply with our silence. Thought not. Your dragons do count for something. They can fly you far and fast. Dragon fire won't kill them. Only the daggers you've been bringing. and we have those. She looks at Zayden. Thank you for everything you've done. You've kept us alive these last couple of years, and you gave us a fighting chance. God damn, these Griffin Riders are fucking legit. Love them. I just met them, but I won't fucking buy them fucking steak dinner. God damn it, they're cool people. You're not going down there to die, Zayden mutters matter of factly. Yes, she nods to another explosion sound. Get your ride out of here fast. Pivoting on her heels, she strides back down the rampart, her head held high before she disappeared to the tower on the opposite end. Jaden's jaw clenches, and I can see the battle raging in his eyes. An unbearable heaviness settles in my stomach. If we leave, every civilian, every flyer, we won't have killed them, but they will have been complicit in their deaths all the same. If we fight, we will likely with them, and we can live as cowards or as riders. God bless America! Sorry. I gotta stay hydrated. I feel some shit coming up. If we fight, we can likely die with them. I gotta stop saying those bad words. TikTok, it's entertainment, TikTok. It is entertainment purposes. Entertainment, TikTok. All right. We can live as cowards or as riders. Zayden's shoulders straighten, and the rock in my stomach turns to nausea. He's made a decision. I can see it in the lines on his face, the resolve in his posture. Sigale says she has never run from a fight. Let's fucking go. And today will not be the first, and I'm not going to stand by while innocent people are either. He shakes his head, but I'm not going to order any of you to join me. There you go. I am responsible for all of you. None of you crossed that parapet because you wanted to. None of you. You crossed it because I made a deal. God. I'm the one who forced you into the quadrant, so I won't think less if anyone wants to fly to the other fucking place. El Duville. Instead, make your choice. He tears a hand through my hair. I don't want you in harm's way. In a perfect world, that would be all I needed to hear. If the others get to make a choice, then so do I. His jaw flexes. We're riders, Imogen says. Another explosion sounds. We defend the defenseless. That's what we do. You saved every one of us, cousin, Bodhi says, and we're thankful. Now I'd like to do what we've trained for. And if it means I don't go home, then I guess my soul will be commanded to Malik, and I won't mind seeing my mother anyway. God damn it, I fucking love you, Bodhi. I'll tell him the same thing I did after the threshing our first year when we decided to start smuggling weaponry out, Garrick says. You kept us alive all these years. We get to decide how we go. I'm with you. Exactly, Sully said, drumming her fingers over the tip of the dagger sheath slightly. I'm in. Lim steps forward and he stands at my side. We watched as our parents were executed because they had the courage to do the right thing. I'd like to think my life would be just as honorable. God damn it, Liam, you're fucking... My chest tightened. Yeah, I'm with you. Their parents' life went away to expose to the truth while mine sacrificed my brother to keep his heinous secret. Agreed, Imogen nod. They all do. One by one, everyone agrees, until there's only me. Zayden captures my gaze. If you think you'll ever convince a Sorengale to risk their neck for anyone outside their own borders, then you're a fool. Isn't what the Flyers said at the lake? Fuck that. Taryn, it's not just me going to war. We'll feast on their bones, little one. Graphic, but point made. I will not leave innocent people to die, no matter what side of the border they live on. I will not let my squad mates risk their lives while I run, despite the plea that I see in Zayden's eyes. At least Rihanna, Sawyer, and Riddick aren't here. They'll live to be second years. Mira would understand. I have no doubt that she would do the same. As for Mom, the dagger on her desk means she knows, and she has done nothing to stop it. Guess I'll be the second child she sacrifices to keep the existence of the Vinny a secret. I've been defenseless, I'll tell Zayden, lifting my chin. And now, I'm a rider. Riders fight. The others shout in agreement. 1,000 emotions cross my face, but Zayden only nods as he walks toward the battlement. Liam, give me the report. His foster brother moves to his side and focuses. The Flyers are engaged, all seven. 6 of them. Looks like they're trying to draw fire away from the civilians, but damn, the Vinny are wielding a kind of fire I've never seen among riders. 3 surround the city, and one is making his way toward a structure in the middle, a clock tower. Zayden nod, then divide us accordingly to objectives. Garrick and Soli will do perimeter sweeps for reconnaissance, while the rest of us target the Vinny on various sides of Ressen. Keep an eye on the advance in the clock tower as we near it on each pass through the town. The only way to take them out is by dagger. Fuck! That means we have to dismount and fight when we get the townspeople to whatever safety we can. Garrick adds, his face is set in grim lines. Don't throw your only weapons unless you're certain of your aim. Zayden nods. Save as many people as you can. Let's go. We'll make our way down the steps and through the silent courtyard, Zayden leading the way. We emerge on the outpost, our dragons wait, all perched on the edge of the ridgeline, shifting their weight in agitation as they surveyed the trading post. I walk directly toward Tarn and Sigale. I know you'd make the right choice, Sigale says, glancing toward where Zayden approaches with Liam, their footsteps dangerously close to the cliffside at my left. He did too. Even if he doesn't like you putting yourself in danger, he knew you would. Well, he knows me a great deal better than I know him. I lifted a brow at her. She blinks. You're a far cry from a trembling girl who stood in the courtyard and tried to mask her fear after parapet. I approve. I wasn't asking for your approval. If I'm going to go, I might as well be honest in my last moments. She shuffles and nudges Tarn's head with hers, but he solely focuses on the trading point. The rocky terrain clutches underneath my boots as I walk beneath Tarn, where Adarna stands between his forelegs, watching the attack unfold beneath us. I put myself right in front of her, blocking her view of what is to be carnage. Stay here and hide. I'm not taking the kid into battle. Period. Stay here, she grumbles sarcastically in response. I bite back a sad smile. It's really too bad I won't get to see her through the rebellious adolescent years. Agreed, Tarn dips his shoulder for me. You're a target, little one. I mean it, I order Adarna, stroking my hand over her scaly nose. If we're not back by morning, or you think the Veneria are approaching, you fly home to the Vale, get behind the wards, no matter what. Her nostrils flare. I'm not leaving. I swear to God, if I lose that cute little dragon, I won't read the next book. I will stop. That'll be the quickest fucking don't read the next book if you let me. I swear to God. You think I'm playing? Y'all thought the 5-chapter rule was some bullshit? Kill my little dragon. See what happens. See what happens, Rebecca. I will fucking DNF this shit quicker than... Don't kill my dragon. I swear to God. My chest hurts so bad. Oh my God. They can't. My chest hurts so badly, I fight the urge to rub the area above my heart. Excuse me. But I square my shoulders instead. It has to be said. You'll feel the moment when you know there's nothing to leave, and I might break your heart. But when you feel it, you fly. Promise me, you'll fly. Heartbeats pass before Adarna finally nods. Go, I whisper, stroking her beautiful jaw one last time. She'll be fine. She'll make it back to the Vale. I can't let myself believe anything differently. I'm right there with you, Vi. Oh, I'm gonna have to call my counselor up. Anyway, she turns around and heads to the outpost. I pull my shit together, and I walk between Tarn's forelegs, taking one last quick look at the valley. Zayden and Liam steady to my right, doing the same. The screech renders in the air, and an enormous gray dragon emerges from the valley, 2 ridge lines to the south, across from the Promish border. It tucks its 2 legs up under its massive body as it flies away from us, heading straight for Ressen. Do we have a riot nearby? Liam asks. No, Zayden answers, as though the ground beneath my feet shift. I could have sworn I saw a riot of dragons across the border. Isn't that what Mira said at Monasaret? The dragon strikes again, spewing a streak of blue fire down the mountainside, sending some of the smaller trees on fire before it reaches the plain where Reston stands. Blue fire. No, no, no. Wyverns. My heart launches into a throat. Zayden, it has 2 legs, not 4. It's not a dragon. It's a wyvern! Fuck! Fuck! Maybe if I say it a few more times, I'll believe what I'm saying. It's a wyvern! Fuck! Holy shit. Yeah, this is what leadership has been redacting. They're supposed to be a myth, not flesh and blood beings. But then so are the Veni. Well, there went our air superiority, Imogen says from across. That's funny. I'm sorry. That's fucking funny. Oh, sorry. Tension breaker had to be done. Imogen says from across us and then shrugs. Fuck them. They can die too. Fucking yes, let's go, Imogen. That's what I'm talking about. Imogen is in my squad. I love her. She's fucking amazing. I will fucking hit patrols with Imogen. I love her. They have created abomination, Tarn says in a low grumbling in his chest. Did you know? I suspected. Who do you think I've been so hard? Why do you think I've been so hard on you during flight maneuvers? You and I are going to have to work on our communication skills. Guess we all know the details now, Liam says. Anyone want to change their mind? Zayden asks down the line. None of them answer up. No? Mount up. Regulators! Mount up. I walk toward Tarn's shoulders as Zayden strides over to me. Turn around violence. Feral! He orders, and I pivot. Looking at him, he unsheathes one of his daggers and slides it into the empty spot I have on my ribs. Now you have two. You're not going to lecture me about You're not going to lecture me about staying safe in the outpost? I ask as my emotions are riding at his nearness. He hid all this from me, and yet my chest aches just looking. Because you fucking love him. Fucking. I don't condone violence, but I just walk into it. Just walk into it, okay? Just walk into it. Now, if I asked you to stay behind, would you? His eyes bore into mine. No, exactly. I'm not trying to pick fights. I know I can't win. He's a smart man. My eyes flare. Speaking of knowing you'll win fights, General Milgren will know what's happening here. He'll be able to see the outcome of the battle even now. He shakes his head slowly and points to the neck, to the rebellion relic snaking around his throat. Do you remember how I told you I realized it was a gift, not a curse? Yes, back when I was in his bed. Just trust me. Because of this, Milligren can't see a fucking thing. That's why it shines that color. The Are there any other? Hang on. Hold up. Whoa. Because the relics can't see something. The relics were given to them by a fucking dragon. The dragons had an idea. The dragons fucking knew the whole time. They fucking... Okay. I think I see what's going on here. Okay. I think the dragons put this... But how? How if they had no? Because he just said they had an idea. But the dragons have been around for more than the 600 years. Okay, I can't think about this all night. I will. Okay, hang on. Focus wise. Focus. Okay, sorry, I was about to go down a rabbit hole. All right, this is why. Okay, trust me, just because the simple confession makes my heart clench. As angry as I am, I can't imagine a world without him. I need you to survive this, even if I hate that I still love you. I can live with that. A corner of my mouth lifts as he drops his hand and turns away from me, heading towards Sigale. Taryn dips his shoulder again, and I mount, settling in the saddle and strapping my thighs in after I secure my pack behind the seat. It's time. Find a good hiding place, Adarna. I can't stand the thought of you being hurt. Go for the throat, she says, walking to the abandoned outpost. Sigale launches to my right, and I hold onto the pommel tight as Taryn springs skywardly with the great heavy beats of his wings. There's something in that trading post. We all feel it, Tarn says, as he banked with Sigale, plummeting to the ridgeline in a steep dive that leaves my stomach behind, the saddle straps digging into my thighs, but they do their job and keep me seated as I lower my riding goggles to shield my eyes from the wind. We fly into the shade, the sun sinking behind the cliffs of Drowler and throwing the afternoon into shadows. Another explosion hits, this time taking out a chunk of the post's high stone walls as Tarn pulls up, narrowly missing a griffin rider and bringing us level across the post, flying too fast to hear anything more than the screams of town people as they run through the streets, fleeing for the exodus out of the gate post. Where did the wyvern go? I asked. Tarn retreated to the valley. Don't worry, it will come back. Oh, joy. My gaze sweeps the rooftops of the little post until I see it. Him. Whatever. There's a figure standing on the top of a wooden clock tower wearing purple-length robes that billow in the wind, hurling the wind while he hurls blue flames like daggers at civilians below. It's more terrifying than any illustrator could have depicted. Rivers of red veins fanning in every direction around soulless eyes consumed by the magic. His face is gaunt, with sharp cheekbones and thin lines, and gnarled hands gripping a long red cane made of some misshapen wood. Tarn! Yes, lads, Tarn banks away from Sigale, pulling us in a hard turn and taking us around the village. A few beats of his wings later, fire streams from his mouth, and he incinerates the clock tower on a flyby. Got him, I turn in the saddle, watching as the wooden structure collapses in a blast. It's only a matter of seconds before the Vinny walks out of the flames. Fuck off! They're fireproof, so literally only fucking the daggers? What the fuck? Oh, hell no, son. That's some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Oh, hell, what's happening? Are y'all being good? Y'all, uh-oh, am I still alive? Nobody talking. Oh, hearts are going up. Okay, something moved. Okay, we're still there. I saw somebody talking. It got quiet. Okay, sorry. Oh, fuck, he's still there. I call out as we cut back across the post to get our assigned area, mentally kicking myself for thinking I could have been that simple. Yeah, for real, right? There's a reason these creatures are what make up most Navarran nightmare stories. And it isn't because they're easy to kill. We have to get close enough to get a dagger in them. Okay, you're all locked in and enthralled. Okay, good. We're doing good, guys. We're doing so good. I turn forward just in time to see a giant, massive wing and its teeth cut across with an ear-splitting screech, just making sure that's the right page. Yes. And then Tarn's tail smashes into the stone wall behind me, knocking the masonry loose as he dodges the wyvern. He just barely evaded the hissing curl of blue flame that streams from his mouth, catching a nearby tree on fire. Fuck! The wyvern is back! That's a different one. Motherfuck, there's two? Jesus! I'm relaying orders to the others. Of course he is, Zayden. Might command the riders on this field, but Tarn is clearly leading the dragons. The wyverns swing around and the heads towards the town center, tucking up their two legs and beating spider-webbed wings that bears a female rider in a maroon flight gear that resembles our own. What? Interesting. And her eyes are the same as the eerie red color as the Vinny on the clock tower. Zayden, there's more than one wyvern. There's a moment of silence, but I can feel Zayden's palpable shock, then rage. If you get separated from Tarn, call out, then fight until I get there. No chance of that happening. I'm not letting her off my back, Windleatar. Tarn growls as I get my first good look at airspace above the city. Flooded with dragons, griffins, and wyverns, just like in the created fable. Ah, fuck. Solely found a sealed entrance to what looks like to be a mine, Zayden says. I need. Tarn turns abruptly, veering toward the mountain. You to see if you can put down some cover so Garrick and Bodhi can get the townspeople evacuated, he finishes. Liam is on his way. On it, my pulse leaps. Tarn, I can't aim. You will... Excuse me. He says, like it's some foregone conclusion. Orders are being dispersed among the griffins. Dragons can speak. Dragons can speak? They're bilingual? That's fucking cool. My eyebrows shoot up naturally. How do you think we communicated before humans got... My bad. I'm just a stupid human. Should have known. Can all animals talk then? Can all animals talk then? Answer me that question there, smarty pants. All right. Anyway, sorry. I hunker down across and y'all see how I deal with the anxiety that I'm feeling right now? Bullshit. I hunker down across the neck as we dart above the city, passing over a clinic at what looks like to be a school and rows of open-air market that is currently on fire. There is no sign of the purple-robed Vinny when we sailed over the shriveled body of a griffin and its rider near the center of town. My stomach turns, especially when I see a wyvern circling back toward them in Segale on intercept course. Oh, fuck, she can hold her own, Taryn reminds me, and so can he. We have orders. Focus. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh, what's going on? Uh-oh, what's happening? Focus, right? We pass families scurrying from their ruined homes and then over the city's walls, heading toward the opening in the side of the mountain, where Salil's brown club tail swings its tail into the wooden planks covering an abandoned tunnel. Fan club has completed Club West. Hey, good job, fan club. You completed stage 1. Woo-hoo. I don't know what that means. Good job. Turn pulls up to the left as we approach, and the strap digging in my thighs as the weight shifts in my saddles with the abrupt motion. Then his flares his wings to hover in front of Soriel, facing Rison, and screams. And the screaming crowd that runs the 100 yards between the city walls and us, led by a pair of griffins and their flyers, who continuously look behind them, scanning the skies. But what they don't see is the Vinny striding our way from the north of the gate, watching the crowd's movements with the narrowed red gaze. Fuck, these motherfuckers. These are some scary bitches. These are some scary bitches, y'all. Like, for real. These ain't like Walking Dead stupid. These are some scary bitches. Fuck. Okay, sorry. Screaming, standing out of the vines of the rider. Where'd I go? Sorry. Screaming griffin riders, but what they don't see is striding our way to the north. The veins on both sides of their eyes more pronounced than the earlier riders, and her long blue robe reminds me of the staff bearer who survived the clock tower blast. I've already told Foley she'll protect Soleil. Solely, Tarn says, angling toward the threats. Get us away from the crowd. Power already sizzling beneath my skin. A child stumbles on the dirt. My heart lurches as her father scoops her up into the arms and continues sprinting. Daya passes, and I see him land on the corner of my eyes as I lift my arms and let my power rip free, focusing on the Vinny. Lightning crash! A section of the city wall crumbles. Fuck! Oh, you just a bit outside. Okay, wild thing. You make my heart sing. Keep going, Daya says. They need more time, Turner. I make the mistake of turning in my saddle, noting that both Liam and Celia are unseated, ushering the townspeople into the mine, while Dia and Foley guard separate sides of the evacuation path. If anything happens, if one of those wyverns circling the town decides to take notice, they're vulnerable. But so are the people they're protecting. A trio of griffins flies in, all 3 dangling townspeople from their talons, dropping them off at the entrance to the mine and looping back for another run. Energy rips through me as I aim a bolt for the Vinny. This one shattering out building along the hillside to our right. Boards split, wood flies as it collapsed. The Vinny's attention whips upward, and my stomach twists when she spots me. Ah, shit. There's more malice in her red eyes as she reaches forward with the left hand, then flips it, fisting air. Rocks tumble down the mountain. Oh, shit. Sully throws up her hand, stopping the slide before it can crush the people running beneath the mine. Her arms shake. The boulder fall on either side of the evacuation path, leaving a clear escape. Damn, nice move, girl. I whip back toward the Vinny and gasp. Raw powers palpable in the air, lifting the hairs on my arms as the Vinny stand with her palms lowered on the ground. The grass around her turns brown. She's sucking up the power! And then the flowers and the wild clovers brush, wilt, and leaves curl, losing all their color. Tarnish she, channeling, he growls. I gotta get a voice for him. I fling another flare of energy as the bright speed outward from the Vinny as she's draining the very essence of the land, but it hits too close to the road. Oh my Jesus! and the straggling race towards the safety for my comfort. Watch out, Dia says that building on the other side of the road has a crate or something marked with Liam's family crest. Tarn tells me as I fire another blast that lands nowhere near the Vinny. He says it's highly unstable. He finishes, pausing as he relays the information. Not to worry about the building, I reply, as the circle of death expands under Tarn's beating wings, and I draw more power from Tarn, posing to strike again. Sully charges toward the Vinny with fully on her heels, her dagger palmed, and ready as the rest of the group of townspeople make it to the tunnel. This is all worth it as long as they survive. A wave of death pushes forward from the Vinny, flowing outward and catching up with the fleeing civilian in the middle of the road. He falls, then screams soundlessly, curling in on himself as his body becomes nothing but the husk of a shell. Air freezes in my lung, and my heart stutters. The Vinny just... Solely, I yelled, but it's already too late. The third year stumbles a few steps into the dead zone. Her dragon reaches her as they both buckle and fall, fully folding up in a cloud of dirt and her heavy impact. In a matter of seconds, their bodies shriveling. A vice clamps around my chest for a second. I can't breathe. The Vinny has even more power now. Tell Dia I look back over my shoulder to see Liam sprinting. For Dia, he needs time. Already done. Tarn rolls left as a fireball churns up at us. The first of the volley that causes us to retreat across the road. We lost Solely, I tell Zayden. The only acknowledgement is a wave of sorrow, and I know it's his. The griffins take flight, their riders wielding what looks to be lesser magic as the Vinny and the other two wyverns approach, both riderless. Tell them to change tactics. They don't stand a chance if they can't get close to that Vinny, I tell Tarn. The griffins change course. I lose my power again, hitting closer to the Vinny. She glares up at me, then turns and sounds the flapping wings. Garrick and the others marked third years are coming. She's outnumbered. And damn, I hope she knows it. The griffins team up, tearing into one that's approaching the wyverns as Liam mounts. India launches, escaping the spreading rings of death, but the other wyverns dip low, heading for the Vinny. Right on course to pass by the outbuilding. You said that building has unstable material in it, right? I asked. Yes. I can't be sure I'll hit it, but excellent idea. Taryn pulls into position, hovering about 20 feet above ground as Liam flies, the griffins above us, wielding spears of ice into the injured wyvern's throat. Blood streams as the wyvern falls from the sky with an ear-piercing cry. Okay, there's one down. The Vinny reached the road, and the wyvern skids to the landing on the dirt path so she can mount. Now, I shout. Tarn's breath is deep and exhales pure fire as the wyvern takes off, sending the outbuilding up in a blaze that ignites whatever's within. Heat rushes my face, singeing my cheek as the building explodes, engulfing everything around it. The firestorm nearly catches us, but Tarn banks left, narrowly missing the blast. I shout out, throwing on my fist as we circle back, the wind's easing the sting in my cheeks. We have one wyvern down, a good share of townspeople evacuated, and there's no way anything can survive that blast. Well, about that. Taryn dips to his right wing low, and we turn sharply, getting set up to make another run through town. I glance to my right and gasp. Not only did that blast not kill the wyvern, but its rider is alive too. I figured it would at least the... Fuck! These motherfuckers are nasty. Shit. There are more wyverns and dragons existing in the valley to the south, and I'm trying hard not to panic when blazing hot blue fire steams past us. I pivot in the saddle and see the wyvern on our tail approaching frighteningly fast as we circle past the post. I have any idea how to kill that many wyvern, I asked Tarn, panic sitting on the chest like an anchor that threats to pull me under the chaos of my thoughts. There are at least 6 wyvern from what I can see, all with terrifying wingspans and sharp teeth, and they're heading straight for us. The same methods that kill us, Tarn says, leading the wyvern away from the post's center, where Garrick and Bodhi are both on foot, chasing down the Vinny and clock tower, daggers in hand. I don't exactly have a crossbow handy, no, but you do have lightning, and a bolt of that will stop any dragon's heart. Girl, we got to teach you to aim quick. Okay, pretend it's chode. Pretend they're chode. How we doing, folks? Is everybody good? Are we doing good? Oh, we doing good? We okay still? I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I got one good. Okay, we're ready. I got another one. They're good. Zoned in, lock cock. Okay, let's go. you guys and y'all's nicknames are funny. All right, let's do it. Okay, here we go. No, but I have lightning and a bolt that will stop any dragon's heart. Tell me you warned them and the others how solely and fully died. Everyone touching the ground is vulnerable. They all know what they risk. Gods, they're all still kids down there. Some screaming, others heartbreaking silent as a mother drags their dead bodies from the streets. There are no words. We need to draw them away from the city. I tell Zayden, turning back in the saddle as far as the band across my thighs, I will let me get a better vantage point of the airspace in the Wyvern, some of which seem have slowed in order to circle the remains of the clock tower. Maybe if we wish upon a star, I like that. Excuse me. Clock tower, whatever they want must be there, Tarn says. Agreed on both accounts. Do what you can to give the rest time to evacuate, Zayden responds. We're clearing the edge of the town now. He pauses, and a ripple of worry pushes through our emotional barrier. Try not to die. Working on it. The Wyvern dives, only to climb again with the human leg hanging from its teeth. Yummy. We circle back and then head south through the trading post, away from the city center. And whatever Bodhi and Garrick are doing, they're not following. Taryn grunts. We need to draw them out. That Vinny didn't seem to like wielding lightning. Didn't seem to like that I wielded lightning. You're a threat. So let's get their attention and threaten. He growls in approval. I open the floodgates of Tarn's power, letting it roll and bellow beneath my skin. As soon as we're outside of the walls, I throw my hands up and let it burst free. Lightning streaks the sky, earning us a notice of the horde of wyverns, one of which peels off its flight pattern and soars in our direction. Its poison barbed tail flicks behind it. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. We're committed now. Tarn reminds me. Right, they're finally outside the city walls. I summon more power and wield my arm, trembling with the effort to control a deluge of raw energy. Lightning strikes once, missing the wyvern more than I'd like to admit. Dread fills my mouth with the taste of ash. I'm not ready for this. Try again. I don't have enough control. Try again, Tarn demands. I wield again, ripping down the walls between Tarn and me, and more of the energy he channels ripping through me. Lightning splitting the dusk hue, sky in a blast so bright I blink. Again, I let the power overcome me, and again, concentrating on the location the wyvern as Tarn dodges the blast of blue fire. Finally, a strike hits one behind us, dropping him from the sky. It hits the hillside with a satisfying crash. What about the Vinny it bonded to? I tremble with the effort, controlling the power, fighting to keep it from overtaking me, sweat dripping from my face. Hopefully they're like us. Kill the wyvern and the rider dies, but it's hard to tell with so many riderless ones. Hopefully isn't the best word right now. I turn in the saddle and watch the horror as two more riderless wyvern fly out of the valley. Jesus, the civilian needs more time. Let's give it to them. Taryn growls in agreement, and we speed back over the outpost. Zayden has one wyvern by the throat, strangling it with the shadows of the third year, hurling ice as its rider, and the other four are doing everything they can to drive newcomers back with a combination of dragon, fire, and magic. Power jolts through me in a wave, burning wave after I willed more lightning than I have ever have in practice. Swinging my arms around, I aim another bolt at the wyvern flyer nearing the front gate, or what used to be the front gate. I miss the wyvern but hit the empty tower, sending stone flying in all directions, large chunks hitting a wyvern in the tail and causing it to spin in midair. Taryn banks another hard turn and we come back around. I take a deep breath, then go a lightning bolt. This one striking the wyvern directly in its upper back with a satisfying sizzle. The dragon beast streaks, then smashes into a nearby hillside with a thunderous boom. Coming back around again, another pass coming back around again from another pass and heading from my recent kill. I threw out 3 more bolts of lightning in quick succession. Unfortunately, more speed doesn't translate to more accuracy, and the adrenaline rush isn't helping my aim either. I managed to cause 3 more alarming explosions, though, one of which distracts a rather large wyvern. It had been on Bodhi's tail, giving him a moment's advantage, which this dragon seizes by banking hard left and coming up behind the wyvern, sinking its teeth into the leathery gray neck. There's an ominous crack. Excuse me. And then Bodhi's dragon releases the wyvern's lifeless body, letting it fall to the ground 50 feet below. Let's fucking go. On the left, I shout as 2 more wyvern come into the valley in our rear flank. I leave the evasive maneuvers up to Terran and concentrate on bringing down as many strikes as possible. As the wyvern gang speed on us, my arms tremble, growing weaker and weaker with every bolt I try to control to keep from hitting our riders. Sigale is on the west side of the outpost. My heart curls up into my throat when she flies low, and Zayden does an impressive low running jump off her back, landing with a roll on the street below. Gangster! Almost immediately, shadows pull up in every direction and cover the people, screaming as they try to run for cover from the snarling jaws of the hungry wyvern. One of the wyverns on my tails must notice Zayden out of the saddle because it tucks its wings for a moment, diving for the ground, only for them to widen out at the last minute, gliding mere feet above the silky shadow. Shit, it's heading straight for Zayden, its jaws open wide, and though it plans to snatch Zayden up like a quick bite, Zayden, I scream out loud, but he's already noticed the wyvern throwing a rope of shadows high above a building into a He's fucking Spider Zayden! Spider Zayden, Spider Zayden, doing whatever my shadows can. Sorry, that was bad. This is why I should not be allowed in public. Perfect lasso around Sigale's head, and she yanks him off the ground and above the path of the oncoming wyvern. 1 minute, Zayden is dangling from a shadow rope. The next, he is back in the saddle as Sigale banks for another low pass in town. Let's motherfucking go! Whoever's doing this better not fuck up the TV show. You better not fuck it up. I got a good memory, bitches. Sorry. But I was so focused on Zayden, I completely forgot about the wyvern on my own tail. God damn it! Tarn hasn't, though. Ha-ha! Thanks, Tarn. And starts to climb higher and higher, leading the wyvern from the post as it gains altitude nauseously fast. Violent, Zayden screams, "Beneath you!" I look down and gasp. A stream of blue flame bellows up towards us. Bang! Terran rolls left, and my ass leaves the saddle, held in only by the straps, as he rolls upside down and narrowly avoiding the blast. But when he straightens out, the wyvern is still on us. My heart lurches up into my throat. My mouth gapes open and a sharp blooded teeth snapping as it lunges for Tarn's side. Get off my fucking dragon, no! I lift my arms and throw a bolt in its direction, prepared for impact. A blur of blue shoots between us and the wyvern is knocked away. The body of a navy dragon. Sigale! Her jaws tear through the side of the wyvern, you fucking bitch! Entertainment purposes, TikTok. We're reading a story. I'm just reading words. Devour midair. Okay, sorry. Rapid bites. Several brutal bites, ripping flesh and blood, spraying in the most vicious midair meal I've ever seen. Guess she's not a vegan. I'm sorry if there's any vegans in here, but definitely not a vegetarian on that one, Sigale. All right. Well, I guess we never thought, well, maybe it could be one. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, okay. Sorry. Her jaws tear through the side of the wyvern, several bleeds, flashing blood. She flips, catches the devoured body by the head with her dagger tail, sending its body. Okay, let's read that shit again, because that was fucking cool. Her jaws tear through the side of the wyvern into several rapid, brutal bites, flesh ripping, blood spraying in the most vicious midair meal I have ever seen. She then flips and catches the devoured wyvern by the head with her dagger tail, sending the body sailing several hundred feet before crashing to the ground. That was like a hibachi girl. Hiya! You like shrimp with your meal? That was fucking cool. Meal and a show. All right. Sigale picks up speed, banks and flies right by us, her wings gliding under Tarn's almost affectionately, which is in complete contrast to the menacing glare that seems to be directed at me. Wyvern blood still dripping from her jaw. Message received. It's her jaw to keep an eye on Zayden's back and mine to watch Tarn's. Message received. Yes, ma'am. I do a quick turn of my saddle, checking all our sides for more wyvern and intel Tarn. Let's climb so we can get a better count of what we're facing. We barely made it 100 feet above the town when I spy Liam and die. What is that? I can never get that fucking dragon's name right. Dia flying hard and fast in the opposite direction with the Vinny rider riding a wyvern on his tail. Liam needs fucking help! Help, Liam! Not Liam! Not Liam! Don't be Liam! Not Liam! Don't be Liam! Hi, Hoobie girl. Yes, ma'am. I'm upset. I know. Liam needs help. I rush to explain. On it, Tarn says, flapping in midair and hanging from the sky for a second. Yes, baby girl. Before the massive wing catches up in the air and turn on us so that we're heading straight for Liam. The Vinny rises as a staff of some sort, sending balls of blue flame. Yes, baby girl. I'm right here. Yes, baby girl. And manages to avoid them as Liam stands up and runs along the spine towards the dragger tail. You're not coming up? Are you coming up or not? Come on. At the last second, Dia uses his tails to whip Liam into the ear towards the wyvern. I don't even have time to scream before he lands in a crouch on the wyvern's rear and pulls up one of the rune daggers like the two Zayden gave me. The Vinny whips around, raising his staff, but Liam is brutally fast and slits the Vinny's throat with sick. Yes! Oh shit, this is no. God, I'm getting happy too quick. God damn it, not Liam. It's gonna be Liam. It's gonna be fucking Liam, isn't it? Vinny whips around, raising his staff, but Liam is brutally fast and slits the Vinny's throat with a sickening precision. The wyvern stops beating its wings within a second, its heavy body free falling to the ground, and Liam leaps from his back just as Dia flies beneath, easily catching him. The wyvern flies from us to the left, approaching with great beats of its wings. Terran, power fills my veins, and I lift my head, and Terran rolls, flipping my world upside down as he rakes his claws in the Morningstar tail along the wyvern from throat to tail, splitting it open in midair, leveling us out as the wyvern streaks a bloody path to the ground. That was kind of fucking legit. For the first time since we agreed to try to defend the civilians in this trading post, since we were told there would be 4 Vinny and there would be no way we could win, a little bit of panic setting in my chest starts to ease. We might actually be able to survive today. Maybe. Just then, another wyvern drops out of the clouds above us, diving at Terran, gaining speed as it tucks in its wings, becoming a teeth-tipped spear. There's no time for evasive maneuvers. It's a second away, but red fills my vision, and Dia is there, diving into the side of the massive gray beast. There's no breath of relief as the collision sends Liam hurling off of Dia's back across the base of Tarn's neck at breathtaking velocity. Violet! Liam, I catch his scrambling hand as he slides. Oh, Jesus, as he slides by and holds on and cries, escaping as my shoulder. Oh, God, Violet! No, poor little body. Simulate from the strain and catching in weight, and Tarn pitches in a sharp to follow. Hold on, grimacing. Liam crawls forward, his elbows despite the impossible angle, and gasps the pommel of the saddle. I throw myself over him, sheltering his head and holding on with everything I have as Tarn rolls and banks to keep close and clear of Dia. And the massive gray wyvern locked in battle only a few feet away, their talons shred through their scales and the others amid snapping teeth. In Dia's catastrophic roars of pain, they're too close for me to act. There's no guarantee I'll hit the wyvern and not Dia with my lightning. There's nothing I can do but secure Liam. Grabbing my lap belt I never use, I wind it around Liam's torso and buckle it. That should hold you until we can get you back to Daya. But I can't weld without hitting him. I yell as the wind wraps around us. The agony in his eyes steals my breath. Why did you do that? I cry, my fingers searching for purchase on his leathers as I pull closer. I settle for the back of his collar and yank. Why would you risk it? Gods, if anything happened to them, his gaze collides with mine. That thing was going to take a chunk out of Tarn. You saved my life, and now it's my turn. No matter what you think of me for keeping secrets, we're friends, Violet. Response is impossible as Taryn rolls again, lifting Liam's entire body, and the leather belt slips just under his arms. I fist my hands in the back of his flight leathers, but there's not much to grab onto. Heart beats past, and I can't breathe. Can't think past the desperation to keep Liam safe until Tarn levels out again, trying to stay as close as he can to Daya without risking any of us in the process. But then Daya's scream slices me to the bone as the two lock into a dive. Can't you do something? I beg Tarn, working on it. He pitches right and plummets, positioning himself around the downward spiral due to strike. It should be us fighting for our lives, not Liam and Dia. Oh, gods, Dia is losing, which means Liam. My throat constricts. No, it's not going to happen. Get over here, I shout at Zayden. Energy cracks through my hands, but there's no clear target. They're moving too fast. I'm hunting the Vinny at the wall as he answers. Dia is fighting for his life. The heartbeat of terror squeezes my chest like a vase that isn't mine. Like a vice isn't mine. It's Zayden's. If I leave, these civilians are dead. We're on our own. A quick glance at the field tells me every other dragon is locked in its own battle. Terran's tail swings out, slamming into the wyvern's hindquarters, and comes away bloody. But the fucking thing doesn't release Dia. Its claws flexing, burrowed deep beneath the red scales. Dia limb screams in raw, his voice breaking at the end. Terran lunges, snapping into the wyvern's shoulders and drawing blood, but it's not enough. He swings around to get a better angle of the wyvern. The force nearly costs Liam his grip, but the buckle holds. Fucking shit. Another riderless wyvern flies at us from the right. On the right, Tarn whips the body faster than I've ever felt and rips out the throat of the new threat. Damn, that quick. Nice job. Shaking the wyvern like a doll and releasing his jaw and lets the thing fall hundreds of feet before the mountainside below. Then Tarn dives to catch up with Dia and the wyvern as they race toward the ground. Dread settles in my chest, ominous and heavy. We're on our way, Zayden. He'll be too late. Violet shouts over the wind, and I'll rip my attention from the gruesome battle alongside as we spiral downward. We have to take out the riders. I know, I reply, we will. He just needs to hang on. They both do. No, I mean, that's the... Tarn lunges again. We were thrown sideways as he rips another hole in the wyvern's wings with his teeth, raking down the tail in his talons. But the creature has Dia in a deathlock. Its wings are shredded now, but it doesn't seem to care that its claws dig into Dia's underbelly like it's willing to mindlessly die to make the kill. It's going to be all right, I promise, Liam. Wind stinging my cheeks. It has to be all right. Even though the ground rushes at us, closer and closer, each second. It has to be. Dia screams again, the sound weaker and higher pitched than the last cry. Then its last, it's a cry. We have to pull up, Tarn warns. He's dying. Liam lunges across Tarn's back, reaching for his dragon to see if he can touch the red dagger tail one last time. Just hold, I start, but Dia shrieks and pains across my throat, strangling for the words. He's being eviscerated and there's nothing we can do. The wyvern roars in victory as a heartbeat before they crash into the hillside with a sickening thud. The wyvern limps away on its hind legs and the talon that tips its wings. Dia doesn't move. Liam's raw scream shatters my heart, and Tarn flares his wings, banking hard to keep us from the same gruesome fate. Dia, Tarn's grief blasts through my body as he steams fire at the wyvern retreating back, and a Adarna cries, fills my head. No, I can't bring myself to finish. He's gone. Fucking Liam. He's gone. Tarn reverses course, barreling for the hillside outside of the walls. Dia has fallen. No, no, no. That means Liam. I grab my friend as we land at speed, Tarn's claws digging into the ground to stop us close to Dia's body. You only have minutes, Tarn warns. Dia, Liam whispers, falling limp against Tarn's back. I'll get you to him, I promise. Already fumbling with my strap buckles, Dia's gone. I cry to Zayden and my voice trembles. Liam is dying. No. I feel his terror, his sorrow, for his overpowering anger wrapped around my mind, mixing with my own until it hurts to breathe. Minutes. We have minutes. Just hold on. I whisper to Liam, fighting to not... Just hold on. I whisper to Liam, fighting to not cry as he looks up at me with those sky blue eyes. Wide, shock, and pain. After everything Liam has given up for me, this is the last thing I can do for him. If I can get him to Dia the same way I know he would carry me to Tarn or Darna. Tarn lies down completely, flattening his massive frame as much as possible as I unstrap my thighs. Then I wrap my arm around Liam's bulky frame as we slide down Tarn's side, hitting our feet on the rocky hillside far from the trading post. Dia lies a couple dozen feet away, his body folded at an unnatural angle. This isn't fair. This isn't right. Not Dia, not Liam. They're the strongest of our year. They're the best of us. Can't make it, Liam says, stumbling forward and tripping. I rush to catch him as he goes down, but the substantial weight is too much for me, and we both fall to our knees. We can't make it. We can make it. I force out through my tightening throat, trying to look for his arm above my shoulders. We're so close. If the Vinny comes along, I'll deal with it. We can't. He crumbles against me, sliding down my side. I fall back on my heels, and my head lands in my lap, and his body goes limp. It's all right, Violet, he says, looking at me, and I shove my goggles on top of my head so I can see him clear. He's struggling to breathe. It's not all right. I want to scream at this injustice of it, but that won't help. My hand trembles as I slide my riding goggles up my forehead, then brush his blonde hair back of his forehead. None of this is right. Please stay, I beg. Ah, motherfucker, man. Please stay, I beg. I can't fight rolling unchecked down my tears. Fight to stay. Please, Liam. Fight to stay. At parapet, his face twisted in pain. You have to take care of my sister. Liam, no. I choke on the words as they tear down my throat. You'll be there. I stroke his hair. He's fine. He's physically perfectly fine, and yet I'm watching him slip away. You have to be there, he said to smile at her sister he'd missed for years, and flash that dimple of his. He has to give her the stack of letters he's written. He deserves it after all he's been through. He can't die on me, Taryn, I cry. Tell me what to do. There's nothing you can do, Silver One. We both know I won't. Just promise you'll take care of Sloan. Son of a bitch. Just promise you'll take care of Sloan, he says. His eyes searching mine as his breath grows ragged. Promise. I promise, I whisper, taking his hand and squeezing it, not bothering to wipe my tears. I'll take care of Sloan. He's dying and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. How can all this power be so fucking useless? The pulse under my thumb's slow. Good. That's all good. He forces a weak smile, and that dimple makes a faint appearance before his expression falters. And I know how you feel betrayed by Zayden. And I know you feel betrayed, but Zayden needs you. And I don't just mean alive, Violet. He needs you. Please hear him. God damn it. So much for my fucking spin-off fucking novella of Lamb. Fucking assholes. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Please hear him out. All right. I nod, fighting to force a watery smile. He could ask you for anything right now and I'd give it to him. Thank you, Liam. Thank you for being my shadow. Thank you for being my friend. He blurs in my vision as the tear comes faster. God damn it. It's been an honor. Fucking allergies, god damn it. Fucking Liam. It's been an honor. It's been my honor. Liam's chest rattles as his lungs struggle. A gust of wind blows the loosened strands off my braided back from my face. Seconds later, I feel Zayden racing towards us. A torment of his emotions overwhelm my own. No, Liam, Zayden chokes out as he crouches in front of us, the muscles in his face working to control in his expression. But there's no hiding the desperation that pushes our mental connection. Dia, Liam pleads in a straggled whisper, turning his head towards Zayden. I know, brother. Zayden's jaw flexes and our gazes lock above Liam as tears overflow my eyes. I know. He leans forward and lifts Liam into his arms, then stands. I'll take you. He walks slowly across the gravelly trail to Dia's body, saying things I can't hear from where I kneel, the rocks digging into my knees. Though the fabric of the letter as I watch Zayden say goodbye. Zayden lowers Liam, sitting him against Dia, unblemished shoulder, then kneels beside him, nodding slowly at whatever Liam has said. The choir of the wyverns splits the air above us, and I look up instinctively. Hey, kitty girl. Yeah, good girl. The cloud of the flapping gray wings move towards us from higher up the valley. Wyverns. Dozens and dozens of wyverns. Fucking Christ! All right, I'm gonna need you to okay, listen, we're gonna suck this shit up right now. I'm gonna need you to take these emotions and I'm just need you to go fucking thunder! All right, just fuck them all up! All right, look up the valley. Liam's head rolls slowly as they both look up. Zayden's head bows. My breath freezes in my lungs as the shadowy monetary whips around. Like a blast of menacing sorrow. Seconds later, his soundless and soul-rendering scream fills my head with such force that my heart shatters like glass on a stone floor. I don't need to ask. Liam is gone. Fuck. Liam, who never complained about being my shadow, who never hesitated to help, never bragged about being the best of our year. He died protecting me. Oh, gods. And I just asked him if we'd really been friends an hour ago. Just one of those beasts managed to kill my friend. What the hell can that many accomplish? A bloodied wyvern dives for us, in turn throws up his wings over me. I hear the sound of the teeth snapping and a sharp cry above me before the wing retracts. Or targets on the ground, Tarn says as the wyvern flies away. And let's be the ones who hunt. There you go, girl. Hey, baby girl. I stumbled to my feet in time to see Zayden running my way. Violence. Zayden grasps my shoulders, determination lining my features. Liam told me to tell you that there were 2 riders with that horde. Why would he tell me and not an anvil sits in my chest? Because he knew I'd be the one to hold off the wyverns as long as possible. He studies my face like he never said it again. And I'm the one who can kill them all. It will kill me to wield that many times, but I'm the best shot we have, the best shot he has to survive. You can kill them. He yanks me close and kisses my forehead. There is no me without you, he says against my skin. Before I can react, he turns slowly to the valley. He lifts his arms, throwing up a wall of shadows that consumes the space between the ridgeline. Go, I'll give you as much time as I can. Every second matters, and these are bound to my... Yes, baby girl, I'm right here. I'm right here, baby. I promise, I'm okay. I promise. It's okay. Every second matters, and these are bound to be my last. Our last. In the span of one heartbeat, I look over my shoulder, past Tarn, and seeing the flame ruining the trading post, the townspeople running from the city walls, fleeing the wyvern circling above. My stomach drops at our failure. We haven't managed to evacuate all the civilians. At a second beat, I draw to shudder a breath of smoke-laden air as a lone griffin flies through the haze, followed by Garrick and Imogen on their dragons. I can only hope the others are still alive. In a third heartbeat, I turn back to Lamb and Dia's lifeless bodies, and a rage floods my veins faster than any lightning strike I've ever wielded. The horde of wyverns beneath Zayden's walls will tear into Tarn and Sigale just like Dia. And Zayden, no matter how strong he is, Zayden won't be able to hold them forever. His arm is already shaking with an effort of controlling so much power. He'll be the first to die. And if I'm not exactly what he called me under that tree all those months ago, violence, there are a dozen other wyverns and one of me. I have to be strategic as Brennan and as confident as Mira. I've spent the last year trying to prove myself. I'm nothing like my mother. I'm not cold. I'm not callous. But maybe there is a part of me that's more like her than I care to admit. Because right now, standing near the dead body of my friend and his dragon, all I want to do is show these assholes exactly how violent I can be. I put my goggles down and I turn. Sorry, Hoobie. I put my goggles down and I turn to Tarn's shoulders, mounting quickly. There's no need to ask him to launch, not when our emotions are aligned like this. We want the exact same thing. Revenge. I buckle the straps across my thigh as Tarn springs upward, taking off with heavy beats in his massive wings. The bloodied wyvern has doubled back. Tarn flies straight at it. I don't even care if it's the same one that just killed our friends. They're all going to die. As soon as we get close enough, I throw my hands out, letting all my power loose with a guttural scream. Lightning hits the wyvern on the first shot, sending the monster plummeting to the ground near the city walls. But I never see the one coming from the left. Not until I feel Tarn roar in pain. Oh, fuck me! Oh, y'all. No. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this shit, y'all. Oh, son of a bitch. That was brutal. Liam? Don't be sorry. No, it's okay. It's a rite of passage and I'm here for it. I didn't see it coming yet. I didn't think it would have. I thought, fucking Liam.
And then you picked Sam I Am because I am Sam.
Joke's on me. Joke's on me. Joke's on me. I am Sam. I am Lamb. Lamb I am. Lamb was not afraid. No. Oh my God. That's fucking horrid. It has been. Oh, that was an honor. All right. God bless America. Yeah, it's been an honor. Yeah. Oh, trust me, the lavender soap is already there. Lamb is. You're leaving me, Hoobie? Lamb and Sam. Lamb and Sam. God bless it. Why is it the nice blonde boys? Why is it the nice blonde boys? Who is it? Fuck Tamlin. He's a bitch. Fuck him. Fucking. I've tried to like him. Fuck. I tried to like him. I tried to like that blonde boy. That little bitch. Oh no, we have we're at 43 now. That's a new record. Let's go. Hats off, everybody. That's a new record. 42 was yesterday. Today's 43. Woo woo. All right. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I have two questions. One, babe, you want to come say hi? So I'm not just doing a chair stream. I have to get a new drink, or do you want to give me a drink, or you don't mind? Okay. Has anybody got a bingo yet? 43. That's awesome. Did anybody have a bingo? Have we had a bingo yet? That's all I want to know. We're only one chapter in. Just water. Just water's fine. Thank you. Oh, yeah. DW got a bingo. Legit. Oh, she didn't bring hers. Lots of bingos. Okay. Thank you. This is my Umbra Mortis helmet. We need it when we need battle. It protects us from the bad stuff. Got to protect us. All right. Are we ready for 37? Or are we done for the night? Y'all just wanted to do the one for tonight, right? We just wanted to do the one? Just the one, right? She said, heck no. Oh yeah, that was not nice. I didn't know that was coming. I didn't know that was coming. Oh, Miss Wolverine's here. Hey, I didn't see y'all. I haven't seen everybody here. I'm not quitting on you. We said we're finishing it tonight. We're finishing it tonight. We're going through. I had to play with you. Oh, can I have one? There we go. I need some Sour Patch Kids. All right. So sour. So I wouldn't expect it to be that wide. Woo! Are those the extreme or something?
No.
That one seemed extra.
No.
Woo!
Waddy wasn't ready.
Waddy was not ready. I was not ready for that. I was expecting a normal chapter. And first they're sour, then you're sweet. Bam! Helmet protects us. All right, are we ready? 37, here we go. Whew, that was a rough chapter. God bless it. That was a long one too, that's what she said. Fuck. All right, 37, here we go, no more waiting. We are in chapter 37. My allergies are back after that chapter. I just want you to know. You see that shit made my eyes leaking, I had my nose leaking again?
Is that what we're calling it?
Fucking bull. That cedar fever is kicking my ass. Tell you what. All right. They're extra sour when you're heartbroken. I think you're right, May. I think you're right. All right, here we go. 37. But it was the third brother who commanded the skies to surrender its greatest power, and who finally vanquished his jealous sibling at the great and terrible price, the origin, the fables of the Baron. Okay, but which one was the third brother? Because remember, I remember the story. We had three brothers. We had the dragon rider, we had the griffin rider, and we had the bitch. So which one is this, okay? Which one? Which one is the third brother? Who's the third brother? Is it the dragon, the griffin, or the bitch? Do we know? Does anybody know? We don't know. All right, I'm going with, hey, the first answer I see, we're going. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's going to be a discussion for when we're finished with the series and waiting on the next book. Adding it to the list of discussions. Chapter 37. Today on Wise Beyond the Fucking Emotional Stories. I whip around in the saddle to see the Vinny and the one who killed Soli. Distended, branch-like veins spreading from her red eyes, gasping the sword she stabbed in between Taryn's scales in the area behind his wings. There's a Vinny on your back, I shout as Taryn and the Vinny whip a ball of fire toward my head. It comes so close that I feel the singe of heat along my cheek. Taryn rolls, executing a dizzy climb that throws my weight back into the saddle, and yet the Vinny hold fast, grabbing onto the embedded sword as her feet fly out from under her. The second turn levels off. The Vinny stares at me like I'm her next meal. What the fuck? What is this, Yellow Jackets out here in these motherfucking woods? Striding for me with nothing but resolve in her eyes as the fisted, serrated, green-tipped daggers. Jesus. 3 more riderless ones on my tail, Taryn shouts. God damn, fuck, yes, fuck. There's something I'm missing. Yeah, what are we missing? Like a lot more people with knives. It's taunting me from the edge of my mind like the answer to a test I've studied. I know. You've read the book 100 times, Vi. I haven't. I can't help you here. Aren't you a little too small for a dragon rider? The Vinny hisses. Big enough to kill you. Taryn and I are dead if I don't do something. I need you to stay level. I tear Tarn, unbuckling my thigh straps. What are we doing? You will not unsag. Fucking, you will not unseat, Tarn growls. I will not let her kill you. I climbed to my feet and unsheathed two of my daggers as Zayden gave me today. Every challenge, every obstacle, every hour Imogen spends in the weight room, every single time Zayden has taken me to the mat and passed a few levels to be worth something, right? Oh my Jesus, this is just a challenge now with a not so fictionist dark welder on the parapet. A move, flying parapet. Get back in your seat, orders Tarn. You can't shake her. She'll cut you again. I'll have to kill her. I shoved the fear aside. There is no room for it here. By the dying sunlight and the eerie glow of the burning city below us, I dodged the first swipe of her knife, then the second, ducking low and throwing up my forearm to block a downward thrust, halting the plunge of metals jabbing toward my face. Are you putting another one? God, her arms are fucking, oh, fuck. The force of the impact results in a snap I know is one of my bones. We got a fucked up shoulder, a fucking broke arm. Excruciating pain momentarily freezes me as the dagger flies out of my hand. I'm down to one. My heart pounds as my feet catch the one of Tarn's spikes as I stumble. I can't even cradle my ruined, throbbing arm as she advances, gaining on me with every lunge and swipe of her green-tipped daggers. The star sword does not feel good talking about green-tipped daggers. I'm just saying. Every time I feel bad. I'm just saying. I managed to parry each one of her attacks, and there's no question that I'm on the defense. She's not in leather. She's just fluttering sail of robe, and still, pain flares on my side, hot and sharp, and I fall back in disbelief when I find one of her daggers protruding low in my side, just beneath the edge of the dragon scale armor. Taryn roars and Adarna shreks. Violet! Zayden screams. She's too fast! I doubt the dagger has struck anything vital from its position. I fight through the mouth-watering nausea to balance only the Vinny blade I have left and yank out hers. But something isn't right. The wound begins to burn. Then I immediately battle to keep my mind balanced as acid races through my veins. Fuck! The tip of the knife no longer green as it falls from my finger. Such untapped power. No wonder you were called here. You could command the sky to surrender all around. Wait, what? No wonder you were called here. You could command the sky to surrender all its power, and I bet you don't know what to do with it, do you? Writers never do. I'm going to split you open and see where all that astonishing lightning comes from. She waves the other dagger at me, and I realize she's playing with me. Or maybe I'll let him do it. You'll wish for death. You'll wish for death. You'll wish for death if I hand you over to Sage. She has a teacher. She's a damn student just like me. What the fuck? Oh my Jesus. And I'm lethally outmatched. And I can barely keep track of which hand and her blade is in. My arm has its own heartbeat, and my side screams. Level the playing field, Zayden orders. He split his powers, and shadows rushed from the cliffs at my left, throwing the world around me and the Vinny into a cloud of complete darkness. And I have the power of light. I'm the one in control now, and I know the terrain of Tarn's back like my own hand. Moving to the right where I can feel the slope of his shoulder, I take up a fighting stance, gripping my dagger in my good hand, and I let my power explode through the dark, illuminating the sky for one crackling, priceless sound. Divinity is disorientated, her back turned toward me. I plunge the rune dagger between her ribs, right where Zayden showed me all those months ago, and yank it out so I don't lose it. Okay. Before you ever pull it out, ladies and gentlemen, you put it in and you give it a twist. You put it in, you twist it, and then you pull it out. Do we understand? Thank you. You'll remember that. Please, always twist it. Sorry. Tell my kids and wife that all the time. Anyway. She staggers backwards and her face is turning into ashen gray before she falls off Tarn's back. I falter, swaying as the acid in my veins burns brighter, harsher, incinerating me from inside out. She's dead, I managed to tell them, throwing the word out to Tarn. Zayden, Ardana, Sigale, whoever might be listening, the shadows falling away, letting in the fading light of dusk as I stumble towards the saddle, holding my side to staunch the flow of blood from my stab wound. You're hurt, Tarn accuses. I'm fine. I lie, staring at the wide-eyed and dark Black blood sludges through my fingers. Not good. So not good. I won't be able to fight another hand to hand, not with this one on my side, and soon I'll be too weak to weld. The strength is flowing out of me, is flowing out with my blood. I sheathe my dagger. My best weapon is now my mind. Take a deep breath. I fight to steady my heartbeat and think. They're falling, Tarn said. I jerked my gaze from the side to see 3 wyverns tumbling from the sky, crashing to the earth. Riderless wyverns created by the Vinny. And they all died because I killed one. That's what Liam was trying to tell me. When a dragon dies, so does its riders. But apparently when a Vinny dies, so do the wyverns they created. Okay. I see. Ah, that's how we can save everyone on this battlefield. There's 2 riders among the horde Zayden is holding back. I'll have to take out the riders, I whispered. Yes, Tarn agrees. Following my thoughts, excellent idea. You're willing to gamble my life on it? If I'm wrong, we're both dead, and so are Zayden and Sigale. I will bet my life on you, as I have from the first day. Fuck, I love fucking Tarn! God, you make me wish I was... No, I'm not joining the military again. I'm sorry. Not again. No. That was fun one time. That was fun one time. That was fun the first time. I almost talked out of my ass on that one, okay? I almost talked out of my ass on that one. Like, whew. We're good. Shh. Will you please stop listing off the alphabet letters I have next to me because of that? Thank you very much, please. Okay, sorry. Woo! I know, but I could ride a dragon, though. We could ride a dragon. I mean, come on. What if I could ride a dragon? Like, could I do another 2 years? Like a 2-year contract? Like, if there were dragons, like, come on. You let me do a quick 2-year contract? What do you say? It's a dragon. I get to keep the dragon. Do I get to keep the dragon after 2, 3? Okay, minimum 3 years. Do we get to keep the dragon if we make it? Because I think it's worth it. I think it. Okay, if we get to keep the dragon, I can do it. I'm in. If we keep the dragon, I'm in. Bonded for life. Yes, we get to keep them. I'm in it. I would. I love it. Okay. Whew. Okay, sorry. Back on the track. All right. We have to take out the riders. Are you willing to gamble my life on it? Yes. If I'm wrong, we're both dead. And so are Zayden and Sigale. I will bet my life on you as I have from the first day. Okay. He says, banking to flying back to the valley as the other dragons rush with their riders to follow us. No doubt following Tarn's command. Only Garrick and his brown scorpion tail are ahead of us, flying low and fast towards Zayden. 3 of the Vinny are dead, but one is. I watch in horror as the Vinny with the staff, as tall as he strides out from the darkness. It's this motherfucker from the tower at the beginning. His menacing glaze locked on Zayden. To the left, I scream at Zayden. Sigale spins a blast of fire at the Vinny, but he doesn't so much as pause. Garrick leans from his seat and flings his dagger, but before it can reach the Vinny, the robed figure slams his staff into the ground and disappears like he was never there in the first place. He moved, but to where? The hell? I shout in the wind. A general can recognize another general, and that's their leader, Tarn says. The sage. I can't hold them back much longer, Zayden yells, his arm shaking so hard it looks like his body is tearing itself apart at the same time. Oh, tearing his apart at the very seams. Where the fuck did I get those words from? I just added like whole new words, not letters, just words. That was wild. Tearing itself apart at the very seams as we rush towards the mouth of the valley. A new plan. I think I need to be studied at some point because this is wild. A new plan, I tell Zayden. His turn pushes him to the max. I need you to let the shadows fall. What? He's already wavering. I can see it by the straining shapes against the shadows. The wyverns desperate to push their way through. So much suffering. The hurt in Adarna's voice jars me. I whip my head back toward the trading post and catch a glint of my heart. What are we doing, my friend? My heart seizes. No, it's not safe. You need... Oh, my God. Please hide. One of us has to survive this. I tell her that Tarn flies past and Zayden Sigale. Zayden, you have to drop the shadows. It's the only way. Tarn, Sigale shouts, fear edging her tone in a way I've never heard. Don't ask that of me. Even Zayden's voice shakes. Those shadows are coming down whether he wants them to or not. He's approaching burnout. If you have ever trusted me, Zayden, I need you to do it now. I'll use his words earlier, barely breathing through the searing pain in my side. He'll lose himself to burnout if he doesn't trust me. Fuck! In a blink, the wall of shadows falls and the wyvern fly toward us with a very terrifying speed. If I can't do this, no one will survive. There are too many of them. Stop the more powerful rider, Taryn. It's the best bet, the only bet. We're only a minute away from collision. I've only taken the rider out. That only leaves one, Zayden. Just kill that one and the rest of the wyvern will fall. I'm coming. But I'll get there first. Taryn is faster than Sigeo. You saved us by holding them back this long. When he said to response, I slam my shields down, blocking him out to concentrate. Taryn's head swivels left and right, searching, and I break apart the last of my archive walls, keeping one foot firmly in the marble floor. There, Tarn says, his head turning to the right. That one. At the corner of the flying horde in a seated venom, crimson veins streaking his temples and traveling back his cheeks. You sure, I ask? Positive. Blue flame erupts from the horde, and I barely draw a breath before a torrent shadow rises from the edge of the valley, snuffing out the flame. Power ripples in my bones, vibrating from the very breathing with the amount of energy I am forcing my body to contain. Tell me your plan isn't to try and jump on a wyvern's back. What the fuck are we saying? Taryn asks, my breath hitches. In just a few more seconds, we'll be close enough. I don't have to, I tell him. Didn't I hear you? I don't have to, I tell him. Didn't you hear what the Vinny said? I can command the sky to surrender all its powers, but I'm going to need every ounce of yours. I unleash my signet and strike once, missing the wyvern, then again, missing once more. They're almost on us as I strike again and again, pushing myself to the limit as Zayden smothers the blue flames before there's a chance to burn me alive. I can't aim. I'm not ready. Maybe if I had another year or two to practice, but not now. I need more, Taryn. You will burn out, Silver One, he growls, dodging a flame of Zayden misses. You're already walking the edge. My arm shakes as I lift them again. This is the only way I can save them. I can save Sigale. You just have to decide to live, Taryn. Even if I don't, I will not watch another rider die because they don't know their limitations. One more strike could be your last. I feel your waning strength. I know exactly what I am capable of. I promise as my energy fills my body once again, my heart jolts, struggling to find the rhythm. Hot. I'm so damn hot. I feel like I could burst into flames. I've taken too much power. I am not Nolan. Fear threatens to consume me as the Vinny rides at us close enough that I can see his snarling mouth, but that is not my terror. It's Tarn's. Let me help. Adarna shouts and my heart swells even as it shudders from the energy flowing through my veins. I don't have time to look to see where she is. I only hope she's still in the outpost. Only what I need, I say to her. I swallow hard, my good hand clutching the blood-tipped dagger as we fly toward the wall of wyvern, reaching for her golden power, and it spreads down my spine and explodes through me. Time pausing around us. Taryn flares his wings, bringing us to a hover as the wyverns move towards us inch by precious inch, fighting against Adarna's magic with their own. I have to want to kill the venom, and God's help me I do. Now I push my arms towards the venom and command lightning to split the skies. And it does, branching out in every direction, but I only need control of one of its silver blue veins. I focus on the one closest to the Vinny, bringing it down in slow bursts that defy time. My arms vibrate, and I feel Taryn's powers push the boundaries of my body as I yank the branches sideways in its descent. Inch by inch, with the last of my strength positions over the Vinny. More Taryn! He roars, and lightning itself rips through me, sizzling my lungs and charring my very breath as Adarna's gift ibs. I don't have to be near her to feel her fatigue, her strength ibbing. But I only take what I need. Adarna will live today, even if she is the only one. I only have a few heartbeats of this much power will burn through me and take me under. Zayden screams through the barrier in my mind, and the sound of his anguish and fear are nearly more than I can bear. But there's no limit to the focus on him, to wonder what happened if I don't succeed, because right now I am focused on vengeance with a coldness that would make even my mother proud. Finally dragging the lightning down into a place my skin sizzles and burns, I release time and hold myself upright long enough to strike true, killing the Vinny at the first touch of energy. As if time were still frozen, his body slowly topples from the top of his wyvern. In the next breath, more than half the monsters fall from the sky as if they were struck themselves, as if they had been waiting for me to accomplish my goal. The wound in my side threatens to burn me alive. On the left, Tarn roars, swinging towards the wyvern and its riders as they barrel towards us with murder in their eyes. A rope of shadows flies upwards, wrapping around the Vinny's neck as Tarn banks left to avoid the hit. I barely manage to keep my seat. Zayden pulls the Vinny from the wyvern's back and yanks him downward right into a dagger he holds in his outstretched hands. Sit and spin, bitch! You can join fucking Chode. Don't worry, Chode will be there later at some point. That's all I'm saying. I hope so. Anyway, damn, sometimes I forget just how beautiful, lethal he is. Feral. Knowing they'll all live, I let gravity claim my body and slide from Tarn's back. Violet, I hear Zayden scream as I fall. Fuck me. Whew. All right, we got two more chapters. Two more chapters. It's a quick one and then 39. Okay, here we go. Whew. Damn, what a fight. How do I feel? Oh, when we get back, this guy better be on fucking notice, because fuck. My heart's palpitating. I don't know if y'all can hear it. My throat, yeah. Woo! Whew, here we go. In the event that you come across a poison that you do not recognize, it is best to treat with any and every antidote. Either way, the patient will die. But at least this way, you would have learned something. What, that everything worked? You don't know which one worked because you gave them everything. I don't understand that logic, but okay. I need a doctor. Maybe that will help me out. But the doctor could explain that one, because damn. Whew. Chapter 38. I think I might die today. Air rushes by and my stomach feels like it's something above me because I'm falling, endlessly falling. Taryn roars and it's the panic, the pitch of that bellow that forces my eyes open just long enough to see him diving for me. But I can't feel him in my head. I can't feel my feet on the archive's floor. Can't access my power. I'm cut off, no longer grounded. My back slams into something, knocking my breath from my lungs, slowing my descent, but not stopping it. And shimmering gold rises and ebbs around me. Wind stills the cries of mayhem and destructive pause. And the burning inside rages on. Consume me with the fiery teeth. Time. Adarna has stopped time. No, you can't burn it. I swear to God, I'm about to throw a motherfucker. Adarna has stopped time with what strength she has left. I'm on her back, falling, because she isn't strong enough to carry me, but she's brave enough to fly into this battle. My eyes are burning too. She shouldn't be here. She shouldn't be tucked away at the outpost. She should be tucked away at the outpost, safe from the wyvern 3 times her size. Are there any wyvern left? Did we get them all? When time starts again, when whipping my exposed skin, I slip from her back and I gather close by strong human arms. Violet, I know that deep panic voice, Zayden, but I can't move. Can't even force my lips to part from the scream with the pain of it all when he puts pressure on the wound. Fuck, it must be poison. You have to fight it. Poison, the green tip dagger. But what poison could paralyze me not only physically, but magically? I'll take care of you. Just live. Please live. Of course he wants me to live. I'm integral to his survival. No, bitch, it's because he fucking loves you. You walk into it. Just walk into it. Huh? What? What happened?
They're sorting the dragons, and they said Sigil's a Slytherin.
Oh, they're putting the dragons into Harry Potter. That's funny. Okay, sorry. Oh, it takes all my strength. But I managed to lift my eyelids for a second, and the blatant fear in his eyes jolts my heart before I lose consciousness. Maybe it isn't poison, somebody says in a deep voice as I wake, but I can't pry my eyes open. Garrick, maybe? Gods, everything hurts. Maybe it's magic. Did you see the way she whipped that lightning straight at that Vinny's head? Someone asked. Not now, Bodhi practically growls. She saved your fucking life. She saved all our lives. But I didn't. Soli and Liam are gone. Her blood is fucking black, Zayden snaps, and his arms tighten, beholding me to his chest. It has to be poison, Imogen cries, a sound I've never heard from her. Look at it. We have to get her back to Basgiath, Nolan. Nolan might be able to help. Yes, Nolan. They need to take me to Nolan, but I can't say it. Can't make my lips move. Can't even reach out long for the mental pathway that have become so familiar as to me breathing, being cut off from Tarn, from Adarna, from Zayden. It is torture all on its own. It's a 12-hour flight, Zayden's voice rises, and I'm pretty sure her arm is broken. I'll be dead in 12 hours, the promise of sweet oblivion already hovering at the edge of my consciousness, a promise of peace if I agree to just let go. They're somewhere closer, Zayden says quietly, and I feel his fingers skim over my cheeks. The motion is unnervingly tender. Another wave of fire consumes me, singeing every nerve. But all I can do is lie there and take it. Make it stop. Gods, make it stop. You can't be serious. Someone's voice lowers to a hiss. You'll put everything at risk. Garrick warns as sleep tugs at me, the only escape from the searing pain. Taryn bellows out so loudly my ribcage vibrates. At least he's close. I wouldn't say that again, Imogen murders, or he'll probably eat you. Don't forget it. If she dies, there's a good damn chance Zayden dies too. I'm not saying he shouldn't. Just remind him what's at stake here, what the stakes are. Garrick replies. Can Tarn feel the disconnect between us? Is he suffering the same way I am? Was the sword poisoned too? Can Adarna fly? Or does she need sleep? Sleep. That's what I want. Cool, blissful, empty sleep. I don't give a fuck what happens to me, Zayden yells at someone. We are going, and that's an order. No need to order, man. We'll save her. That's Bodhi, I think. Live up to your nickname and fight for this violence, Zayden whispers against my ear. Then he says louder to someone further away. We have to get her to him. We ride. I feel the shift as he begins to walk, and the agony of movement against the wounds is too much, and I fade into blackness. Fuck. They're going to take her to the fucking Griffin Riders, aren't they?
Think so?
Yeah. I mean, that can be the only thing. Griffin, I mean, it's got to be the Griffin Rider. I mean, I don't know. Hours pass before I can wake again. Maybe seconds, maybe days, maybe it's forever. Maybe it's been a sense to an eternity of torture by Malak for my sheer recklessness. But I can't bring myself to regret saving them. Maybe it's better if I die. But then Zayden might die. Whatever is wedged between us right now, I don't want him dead. I never wanted that. I cracked it again. Fuck, I'm breaking all my pads. That's what she said. Anyway, digressing. This is not my book. I can't rip your page. I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. So I can't have nice things. All right, where was a wedge between us right now. I don't want him dead. A steady rush of wind in my face and the rhythmic beats of the winds tells me we're flying. It takes all the energy I have to lift a single eyelid as we pass over the cliffs of Drella. The 1,000-foot drop is unmistakable. It's what made the Tarnished rebels not only possible, but nearly successful. The poison scorches every vein, every nerve ending in my body as it runs through me unchecked, slowing my heartbeat. Even the irony that I'm going to die by poison, something I have unparalleled knowledge of, can't make me muster the energy to speak. To offer to offer any thoughts of an antidote. How can I when I don't even know what's been used on me? Until a few hours ago, I didn't even know that Vinny existed outside the fables, and there's nothing but pain and death. It's only a matter of time, and mine is short. Death would be preferable to the existence of another second on this pyre of a body. But it's apparently a mercy. I'm not allowed, and I'm only It's a mercy I'm not allowed as I'm jostled awake. Air. There's not enough air. My lungs are struggling to inhale. You sure about this? Imogen asked. Each step Zayden takes brings a new wave of agony, and my body starts in my side and ripples through my whole body. Stop fucking asking him that, Garrick snaps. He made his decision. Support him or get the fuck out of here, Imogen. I agree. And it's a bad one, another man retorts. When you have 107 scars on your back, then you get to make the fucking decisions. Siren, I agree. Charon roar startles me. I twitch, which only intensifies the already indescribed torture raking my body now. What is that? Garrick asked from somewhere to the left. He basically said that he'll cook me alive if I fail, Zayden replies, holding me closer. I guess that's part of the bond is still in place. My cheek falls against his shoulder, and I swear I feel him brush a kiss over my forehead. But that can't be right. You don't keep secrets from someone you care about, let alone secrets that are going to cost me my life any second, if the stuttering beat of my heart is any indication. I struggle to pump the liquid. It's struggling to pump the liquid fire that is cauterizing my veins. God, I wish he'd just let me die. I deserve it. I'm the reason Liam is dead. I'm so weak-minded that I didn't even realize Dane took my memories and used them against me, against Liam. You have to fight, V. Zayden whispers against my forehead as we move. You can't hate me all you want when you wake up. You can scream, hit, throw your fucking daggers at me for all I care, but you have to live. You can't make me fall for you and then die. None of this is worth it without you. He sounds so sincere, and I almost believe him, which is exactly what got me into this situation in the first place. Zayden, a familiar voice calls out, but I can't place it. Bodhi, maybe? One of the second years? A stranger, and no friends. Liam is dead. You have to save her. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Who? We got one more, right? I think there's just one little chapter left. Is that all? Yeah, there's one chapter left. All right. All right. This is one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 pages left. 6 pages left. All right. Oh, my little one's gonna stay up a little extra tonight. All right. I've got one chapter left, and there's 6 pages, so they got about 30 minutes. So they brush little ones. Did they brush your teeth and stuff?
No, I'll tell them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Whew.
I needed a snack again.
You mean this jacket? Yeah. See y'all. Yeah. Y'all thought I was playing.
You might need a Snuggie.
I got the hug me jacket. Why you playing? We're gonna play. I got the jacket, folks. Wise comes prepared. All right. Flippity floop flop. All right, chapter 39. Yes, I have a hug jacket. And it's a real one too. Okay. All right, so tonight we got 39 and then I'll figure that out. All right, here we go. Chapter 39. Here we go. You're all cowards. The last words of Finn Rorinson. Redacted. Oh, would you like to what really said? You're all fucking cunt bitches. It's a British word, TikTok. Because I was reading. You're all cowards, but I was given the unredacted version. That's why. It's a British word. Oh, ooh, did I get my kitty? Or was that the floor? That's just the floor. All right, here we go. Oh, this is from Zayden's point of view. Oh shit. Here we go. What's up? Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I'm so scared. 39. She'll be all right. Sigale's voice is gentler than she's ever known to use with me. Then again, she didn't choose me because I needed coddling. She chose me for the scars on my back and the simple fact that I am the grandson of her second rider. What? The one who didn't make it through the quadrant. You don't know that she'll be all right. No one does. It's been 3 fucking days and Violet hasn't woken up. 3 never-ending days I spent in this armchair, walking a knife edge between sanity and madness, studying every rise and fall of her chest just to be sure she's still breathing. My lungs only fill when hers do, and by the time between my heartbeats is filled with the sharp, all-consuming fear. She's never looked so fragile to me, but she does now, lying in the middle of my bed. Is that Satan's mom? No way. It says she's lying in the middle. She never looked so fragile to me, but she does now, lying in the middle of my bed.
Just blanked into darkness.
What do you mean blank? What? I'm saying they're in freaking Zayden's parents' house. Like, but I thought they were gone. What are you talking about? Blank into darkness.
She and this is Violet.
Right. Right. She is laying in my bed. We're talking from Zayden's POV. She's in Zayden's bed for 3 days. That means they're at Zayden's house. No? That's what I was saying. And you said no. I love you.
This is Satan's mom.
Yeah. I don't know the familiar voice that she was just talking to. I'm like, Mom, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Noodles on the wall, they're sticking. Keep reading, keep reading. Keep reading. It gets this. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. She's never looked frail to me for 3 days, but everything has her felt in the latch in her body, only a shadow of her soul beneath her skin. But today, at least the morning light shows her cheeks have a little more color along the darker line of her flight goggles than yesterday. I'm a fucking fool. I should have left her a Basgiath or sent her with Atos, even if the strain on Sigale and Taryn. She should never have suffered the punishment Colonel Chode delivered for the crime she didn't even know I was committing, didn't even suspect. I run a hand through my hair. She wasn't the one who suffered. Liam would be alive. Liam. Guilt pairs with the soul sucking in grief, and I can barely inhale around the pain in my chest. I ordered my foster brother to keep her safe. That order got him killed. His death is on me. No, it's not. He made a decision. I should have known that was waiting for us at Abbey. I should have known what was waiting for us at Athman. You should have told her about the Vinny. I waited for you to impart that information, and now she's suffering, Taryn growls. The dragon is the living, breathing fire embodiment of my shame, but at least the bond with the links of the 4 of us is still in place, even if he can't communicate with her, which means Violet is alive. He can yell at me all he wants, as long as her heart is beating. I should have done a lot of things differently. What I shouldn't have done was fought my feelings for her. I should have grabbed onto her after that first kiss the way I wanted to and kept her at my side. That's why I asked you to marry me the first time. You said no. Go away. I love you. Sorry. 7 years? Damn. My bad. I'm sorry. Off track. I should have done things differently. Wait, what's that? I should have done things differently. What I should have done was fight for my feelings. Left her at my side. My eyelids scratch like sandpaper each time I blink, but I'm fighting sleep with every bone in my body. Sleep is where I hear her heart beating, her heart breaking, scream. Hear that cry, that lamb died. Her call me a fucking traitor over and over. She can't die. And not just because there's a chance I won't survive. She can't die because I know I can't live without her, even if I do. somewhere between shock and our attraction at the top of that turret and realizing she risked her own life by giving up a boot for someone else on the parapet that first day, to her throwing those daggers at my head under the oak tree, I wavered. I should have realized the danger of getting too close to the first time. I put her on her back and showed her how easily she should kill me on the mat of vulnerability I've allowed no one else. Fuck. But I brushed it off as an undeniable attraction and a uniquely beautiful woman. And when I watched her conquer the gauntlet, then defend Adarna at the thrashing, I stumbled by both her cunning and her sense of honor. When I burst into the room and found Oren's treacherous hands at her throat, that rage that made it so easy to all 6 of them without batting an eye should have told me I was headed for a cliff. And when she smiled at me after mastering her shields in mere minutes, her face lighting up in the snow fell around us, I fucking fell. We hadn't even kissed, and I fell. Or maybe it was when she threw her knives at Barlow, or when she jealously ate me alive, seeing 8 fucking chodes steal. Ato's kissed the mouth I dreamed about countless times. Looking back, there were 1,000 tiny moments that pulled me over the edge for the woman asleep in the bed I always pictured in her. And I never told her, not until she was delirious with poison. Why? Because I was scared to give her that power over me when she already had it all. Because she's Lilith Sorengale's daughter? Because she kept giving 8... Fuck, I can't even say that bitch's name. Fucking Chode, Ato. Chode, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I hate that guy. And hate's a strong word, and I hate that guy. No, because I couldn't give her those words without being totally, completely honest with her. And after the way she looked up at me at the lake, the utter betrayal, the rustling of the sheets made me gaze a whip to her face. And I take my first full breath since she fell from Taryn's back. Her eyes are open. You're awake. Her voice sounds like it's been dragged across gravel when I thought it had only been my heart. I stagger to my feet and take 2 steps to separate me from her bedside. She's awake. She's alive. She's smiling. She must be the trick of the light. That must be the trick of the light. This woman likely wants to set me on fire. Can I check your side? The mattress depressed slightly as I sit near her hip. She nods and stretches her arm up like a cat who's been napping in the sun before reaching out for the blanket. Drawing back the covers, I untie the robe covering the short night dress I changed her into the first evening, and slowly lift the hem above the silken skin above her hip, preparing myself for the back tendrils that discolor her veins during the flight and receded. It's his sister. Maybe it's his sister. There's nothing that thin silver lines an inch above her hip bone. Air gushes from my hip in relief. Miraculous. What's miraculous? She croaked, looked down at the new scar. Shit. I would be a horrible healer. Water. My hand shakes with exhaustion or relief. I don't even care which as I pour a glass from the pitcher on my bedside table. You must be parched. She pushes herself in a seat and then takes a glass, drinking the entire thing down. Thanks. You are. I set the empty glass on the nightstand and then turned back to her, gazing into her hazel, her hazel eyes that have haunted me since parapet. Excuse me. Whew. Okay. Excuse me. You are miraculous, I finished in a whisper. I was fucking terrified, Violet. There are no adequate words. I'm fine, Zayden, she says softly, her hands rising to rest above my heart, my pounding heart. I thought I was going to lose you. A confession comes strangled, and maybe it's pushing my luck after all I've put her through. But I can't keep from leaning forward and brushing my lips over her forehead, her temple. Gods, I kissed her forever, and then I thought I would keep coming. Wait, what? Gods, I'd kiss her forever if I thought it would keep the coming argument at bay. Keep up this one pristine moment where I can actually believe that everything might be all right between us. I haven't invocably fucked up the best thing that have ever happened to me. You aren't going to lose me. She gives me a puzzled look, smiling like I've said something particular. She leans in and kisses me. She still wants me. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. The revelation makes my heart fucking sore. I take a deeper kiss, sweeping my tongue over her soft lower lip and gently sucking on the tender curve. That's all it takes for the need to flood my system, hot and demanding, like it's always been between us. The slightest spark set off a wildfire that consumed everything that isn't related to how many ways I can make her moan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we can't have one of them chapters. All right. All right. Quick-witted on just in case it's one of them. I don't think it's one of them, though. Y'all would have told me that. The kid takes all I need to flood the system, demanding. It's always like this between us. The slightest spark set a wildfire to consume me. We'll have a lifetime of these moments ahead of us when I can strip her down to her skin and worship every curve and hollow of her body. But this isn't one of them. Not right now. Appropriate time. It's appropriate time. All right, everybody said I can read. You're good. You can read. Okay, cool. Woo. All right. Worship every curve of her body and hollow. This isn't one of them. Not when she's barely been awake for 5 minutes. I mean, listen, I came out of back surgery and I was like, hey, babe, how you doing? How you doing? You ready to go? You want to go to the Y? You want to use the Y? I'm feeling good. I was ready to go rounds, pass some levels. You were not having it at the hospital. Just saying, she was not happy with that.
Tell the nurse you had reservations at the Y.
I did. We was going to town. We was getting ready. I was ready. I was healed. I fixed a broken back. I was healed. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Okay, anyway, every lifetime of these moments, I draw back, release. I'll make it up to you, I promise, holding your delicate hand between my rough ones. I'm not saying we won't fight. We won't want to throw daggers at me. And when I'm inevitably an ass, but I swear I'll always strive to do better. Make what up to me? She pulls away with an inquisitive smile. I blink as my brow furrows. Has she lost her memory? How much do you remember? By the time we got here, the poison spread to your brain and her eyes flared and something shifts. Something that stinks into my stomach like a rock as she tugs my hands from mine. She gazes away. Her eyes gaze in a way that tells me she's checking in with her dragon. Don't panic. Everything is fine. Adarna isn't quite the same, but she's her. She's fucking huge now, but I'm not about to say that to Violet. Her gift is also gone. According to Tarn, but there's plenty of time to share. What? She lost her gift. Instead, I say the healer told me he isn't sure what the lasting effects of the poison might have because it wasn't something he's seen. And no one really knows how long it will take you to get your memories back if there's any lasting damage. But I'll tell you. She throws up her hands and looks around the room as if noticing where we are for the first time, then scrambles backward out of the bed, pulling her robe close. The look in her eyes puts a vice around my chest as she stumbles to the large window that lined my bedchamber. The windows that look over the mountain and the fortress is built upon down to the valley below. It's a line of charred trees marking where the earth is scorched all the way to the stones in a quiet town, which used to be the city of Viteria beneath us. The town we've worked our asses off to rebuild from a pile of cinder and ruins. Violet, I keep my shields up, trying to respect her privacy as I walk to her side. But gods, I need to know what she's thinking. Her eyes widen as as her gaze sweeps over the town, each structure with identical green roofs, then pause at the Temple of Amari, which was the most noted landmark beside our libraries. Here we are again. Wait, where are we? Here we are. Where do these words come from? Where are we? Orisha? That's the name of the town? Orisha. Okay, thank you. Orisha. My bifocal's broken? Roger that. Ladies and gentlemen, here on Wise Beyond the Words, that's the town of A. The town of A, okay? They're building the town of A. What the what? Orisha my ass? You can Orisha around this ass? What the fuck, Orisha? Listen. It's a village, okay? Orisha? Where are we? And don't you dare lie to me, she says, not again. Not again, you remember. I remember. Thanks, gods. I remember shoving my hand into my hair. It's a good thing, proving that she's truly healed. But fuck, where are we? She bites out every word, her eyes narrowing on me. Say it. The way you're looking at me says you already know. There's no way this brilliant woman doesn't recognize that temple. This looks like Orisha. The gesture to the window. There's only one temple with those particular columns. No, I don't want you to co-host. Sorry. There's no way this brilliant woman doesn't recognize that temple. This looks like Orisha. The gesture to the windows, but it's the only temple with those particular columns I've seen in drawings. Yes, brilliant fucking woman. Orisha was burnt to the ground. I've seen those drawings too. The one the scribes bought back from the public notices. My mother told me she saw the embers with her own eyes. So where are we? Her voices rise. Orisha. It feels incredible, freeing to tell her the truth. Rebuilt or never burnt. She turns her back to me in the process of being rebuilt. Why haven't I read about this? Because it's fucking hidden news. That's why. I start to tell her, but she holds up a hand and waits. It only takes her a minute to work it out. She pointed to my rebellion marks and says, Milgren can't see the outcome when there are more than three. When there are more than three. That's why you're not allowed to assemble. Oh, that's right. Oh, motherfuck. Didn't pick that one up. That one got by me, folks. That one got by me on why it was 3. I thought it was just like the army. You couldn't walk in groups of more than 3. You had to march. Thought it was some bullshit like that. Oh, man. I thought it was just some bullshit military thing because we weren't allowed to walk more than 3 people. Okay, roger that. I can't help it. I smile. This brilliant fucking woman is mine. Or was mine. Will be mine if I have anything to say about it. Which I probably don't. I sigh, losing the smile immediately. Fuck. No, I'm not giving up until she tells me to. Things might be complicated, but so are both of us. That and we're not big enough to warrant the attention of the scribes anymore. We're not hidden. We're just not advertising our existence. Which is also the reason this place is still technically mine. Nobles weren't exactly eager to throw their money at a scorched city or be taxed on unusable land. Eventually they'll notice. Eventually I'll lose it. Then I'll lose my head. You can know whatever you want. Just ask. She stiffens. Tell me one thing right now. Anything. Is her shoulders steadily as she inhales. Is Liam really dead? Fuck! Liam. A fresh stab of sorrow pierces my ribs. Heartbeat passes in silence as I try to find the right words, but there aren't any. So I take from my pocket the palm-size, freshly finished carving Adarna Liam had been working on. God! He didn't get a chance because he never saw her, and then he did. Fucking Liam with one last gift. God damn it, Liam! And we're stuck with bitches like fucking Chode. Fucking crap.
Oh, Chode.
Where were we? She turns in my direction. Her gaze immediately locks on the figurine in her eyes as water. It's my fault. No, it's mine. If I had just told you sooner, you would have been prepared. You would have probably have schooled us on all how to kill them. My soul breaks all over and over again when she swipes the twin tears with the back of her hand. I set the carving in her hand. I know. I should have. But I couldn't bear to burn it. We laid him to rest yesterday. Well, the others did. I haven't left this room since we got here. Our gazes collide, and it's all I can do to not reach for her. But I know I'm the last place she'll seek comfort. I haven't left you. Well, you do have a vested interest in my survival, she quips with a watery, sarcastic smile. Give me a second to get dressed, and then we'll talk. Kicking me out of my own room? I reach for that sarcastic, teasing tone that used to be easy when it came to her and back away. New one. Now Robertson. I can't keep wincing. She never used my last name. Maybe it's because she doesn't like to remember that I'm Finn Robertson's son. And my father caused her, but I've always been Zayden to her. The loss feels like a bottomless abyss, like a death blow. Bathing chamber is through there. I point to a far wall and stride to the exit, swinging my sword over the back on my way out. My cousin is leaned up against the wall, talking to Garrett, who boasts about a new 6-inch scar from the temple to his jaw. But they both fall silent as I shut the door behind me. They tense as Garrett stands to his full height. She's awake. Thank Amari. Bodhi said, and his shoulders sag. His arm is still in a sling, recovering from the 4 places the veneer fractured. God damn. He's going to have to choose. I look at Garrick, noting the worry in his eyes. He's already told me he thinks she'll keep our secret. The worry for my mental state if she doesn't forgive me for not telling her sooner. She'll either keep our secret or she won't. That's something she'll have to figure out, he replies, and then teach her how to hide it from Atos if she chooses. Any word from the Flyers? Serena is alive, if that's what you're asking, Bodhi answers. So is her sister, but the rest, he shakes his head. At least they made it out, and now Violet is awake. I can finally breathe. You can figure out what that box was that Cadith was drawn into the back at Resson, I ask. Garrick's dragon is remarkably sensitive to runes, which allow them to locate and retrieve a small iron box beneath the rubble of the clock tower. They're working on it right now. Hopefully we'll have an answer in the next couple of hours. I'm glad she's all right. I'll tell the others. He nods once and heads down the hall and almost familiar with the castle layout as I am, considering he spent every summer here before the apostasy or secession, as an Avarian's dad called rebellion. Funny how people rename everything that makes them feel uncomfortable. We lost faith that our king would ever do the right thing, and they called us traitors. Bodhi wrinkles his nose. What? You smell like dragon's ass. Fuck off. Oh, wait, I forget that's Satan. I thought that was her for a second. That's Satan. Fuck off. I chance a whiff and I can't argue. I'm using your room. I would consider it a personal favor. I extend my middle finger and head towards his room. An hour later, I bathe and impatient as I wait outside my room in a fresh set of leathers with Bodhi. He's doing his best to lighten my mood, just like he always does, with the door open and Violet stands there. I nearly swallow my tongue at the sight of her unbound damp hair curling under her. Wait, she's dressed though. Oh, it's just like curling under, like, okay. I thought it was doing the whole cover up thing, but no, she's dressed and it's curling. Oh, okay, I got it. Sorry, brain was a little crooked there. I can't even articulate what is about the strands that push me straight into need to fuck her now territory. I get it. Sorry. Hi. And I'm too busy fighting to keep my hands on my sides to question why does she exist and I get turned on. Sorry. I thought I was sorry. I come to expect that particular truth over the year. Bodhi grins, flashes a smile, looks exactly like my aunt used to. Good to see you up and about, Soren Gale. He then smacks me on the shoulder and walks off, looking back over his shoulder. I'll fetch the backup plan. Good luck. I'll fetch the backup plan. Gods, I want to haul her into my arms and love her until she forgets everything except how good we are together. But I'm sure that's the last thing she'll ever want again. Come back in, she says softly. My heart lurches. As long as you've invited me. I walk in, loathing in the distrust in her eyes. Whether or not Violet will believe me, I've never lied to her, not once. I've just never been entirely truthful either. The flip was shooting things. I don't even know where it's at. She's throwing things at me, folks. She's trying to hurt me.
It's a magnet. It's probably stuck somewhere else.
Magnet? Oh, good luck. There it is. It's under there. It is. It's under that corner. Ah, there we go. Wild. Okay, that's it. Is this an original Chia's gate suite in my bedroom? The majority of the fortress is stone, as I say, as she studies the detailed and the art of the ceiling. The natural lighting from the windows that consume the western wall. Stone doesn't burn. Right. I swallow hard. I think after all I've seen, the question I have to ask you before I tell you everything is pretty simple. Are you in? Are you willing to fight with us? She could as easily decide to turn us all in. She didn't know enough to condemn us, but she does now. I'm in, she nods. Whew. Relief surges through me in a rush more powerful than anything I could channel from Sigale, and I reach for her. I'm sorry I had to keep my words die on my tongue as she steps back, avoiding me. Not happening. I don't blame it. A world of hurt flashes in those hazel eyes, and I fucking wither. Just because I believe you and I'm willing to fight with you doesn't mean I trust you with my heart again, and I can't be with someone I don't trust. Fine, whatever. because your little heart was worth more than a whole town. Come on. I love your vibe, but let's be fuck. I gotta protect my heart. 80 million people. I don't know how many people in the town. A couple hundred. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I get it. I'm sorry. All right. Maybe it's just me. I don't trust you. Something crumples in my chest. I'd never lie to you, Violet, not once. She walks over to the window, looks down, and slowly turns to me. It's not that you kept this from me. I get it. All right. It's the ease with which you did it. How do you know that was an ease? The ease in which I let you into my heart and didn't get the same in return. She shakes her head, and I see it there, the love, but it's masked behind defense, and I foolishly forced her to build. I love her. Of course I love her. But if I tell her now, she'll think I'm saying it for all the wrong reasons. And honestly, she'd be right. Yeah, he's valid. I'm not going to lose the only woman I've ever fallen for without a fight. You're right. I kept secrets. I admit it. Pressing forward again, taking step after step until I'm less than a foot from her. I palm the glass on both sides of her head. What? I palm the glasses on both sides of her head, loosely caging her in. But we both know she could walk away if she wanted to, but she doesn't move. It took me a long time to trust you and a long time to realize I fell for you. Someone knocks. I ignore it. Don't say that. She lifts her chin. But I don't miss the way she glances at my mouth. I fell for you. I lowered my head and I looked straight into her gorgeous eyes, and she might be rightfully pissed. But she sure as Malik isn't fickle. And you know what? You might not trust me anymore, but you still love me. Ooh. Her lips part, but she doesn't deny it. I gave you my trust for free once, and once is all you get. She masks the hurt with a quick blink. Never again. Those eyes will never reflect hurt I've inflicted ever again. I fucked up by not telling you sooner, and I won't even try to justify my reasons. I respect it. But I'm trusting you with my life, with everyone's life. I've risked it all by just bringing you here instead of taking you back to Bazgaith. I tell you everything you want to know and everything you don't. I'll spend every day of my life earning back your trust. I've forgotten what I felt like to be loved. Really, truly loved. It's been so many years since Dad died, and Mom, I'm not going there. But then Violet gave me those words, gave me her trust, her heart, and I remembered, I'll be damned if I don't fight to keep them. And if that's not possible, you still love me? It's possible. God, do I ache to kiss her, to remind her exactly why we are together. But I won't, not until she asks. I'm not afraid of hard work, especially when I know how sweet the rewards are. I would rather lose this entire war than live without you. And if that means I have to prove myself over and over, then I'll do it. You gave me your heart, and I'm keeping it. She already owns mine, even if she doesn't realize it. Her eyes widen, and she finally seeing the resolve in mine. It's time she knew everything. Knowing Violet, she won't stay tucked away, safe behind Bathgaia's walls, especially not now that she knows just how corrupt those walls are. She'll fight this war at my side. There's another insistent knock at the door. Fuck, is he impatient, I mutter. You have about 20 seconds to ask a question if I know him. She blinks. I'm still hoping that missive at Aspen was really about the war games. Do you think there's any chance we just happened to end up in the middle of a wyvern attack at that outpost? That was definitely not. That definitely wasn't an accident, little sister, he says from the doorway. Oh, shit! What, Brennan? I told you I knew better poison masters. As I told her, you weren't healed, you were mended. Brennan stares at her brother, open mouth, grins wide open. Welcome to the revolution! Let's fucking go! Oh! Bravo.
I think you liked it, guys.
All right, everybody. So my review on Fourth Wing, that was like a -5 of what the fuck? That was amazing! We're good. We're good. That was a great fucking ending. Oh my God.
I heard you in the
Woo! Good. I hope the neighbors woke the fuck up. God damn, that was beautiful. Holy shit.
Remember that time I was sleeping in the kitchen and all of a sudden I screamed?
Oh, that was that. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. That was amazing.
I think you liked it.
That was a
No, I
good one.
think-
That was a good one. So, yes. Oh, yeah, the hints were everywhere. I didn't see Brent. I mean, I caught a lot in this one. I didn't get all of them, though. Oh, man. Whys, and this is why. Oh, Brennan. Oh, man, we might have a new title. Oh, God. Liam with the ice. Yeah, we saw Liam. Yeah, he was throwing the ice off the wyvern. Is that what we're talking about? My sword. We got Brennan. Oh, Brennan Sorgale, General of the. Oh, is he gonna get a fucking? Oh, Brennan. Okay, I think I know what y'all want. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wet the throat really quick.
That's what she said.
Are we ready? You want the Brennan? I got the Brennan. Here we go. Hang on. Okay. A Brennan Sorengale, General of the Revolution. Is that what we're going with this series? Is it Brennan? I gotta figure him out. But I am fucking pumped for that guy. That was fucking amazing. Oh, okay. I think we got one. Oh, look at both. I gotta see who's here now. Oh, Lieutenant, not okay, Lieutenant. Okay, we shall correct it. He's a lieutenant. Okay, hang on. Lieutenant Brennan Sorengale of the Revolution.
Why did you turn French?
Because they're a revolution. High five. Lieutenant. Oh, he's a lieutenant colonel. He's an LTC. Oh, my Lord. Oh, we'll figure it out. We're going to work on it. We'll keep working it. Oh, that's awesome. Why did you turn French? I do that. I go French. I go Russian sometimes. I have a very good Russian accent, you know. Very good Russian. My Russian comrades is very good. Very good. I used to do that very easy. It is easy to rise in the ranks when everyone tries. The French Revolution. Viva la Revolution. Oh, my Lord. Lamb. Poor Lamb. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. Lamb. Damn Lamb. I should have saw it when they were making me like him so much. And I'm like, oh, I needed a side story. I said the same thing about Sam. Son of a bitch. I led myself into that. One. It was right there. And then I came with the green eggs and ham and Sam I Am. Oh, that's the intro for tomorrow. You know, on the retelling, when I do that, that's going to be the intro. Sam I Am. You'll want to reread the whole series when you finish. Oh, there's always something. Oh, I mean, that's like you got to reread those things too. There's so much. All right. Well, I hate to. Okay, before. Whoa, man. Okay, hang on. Woo. Before we leave. Well, I still have lots of people here. Before we leave. Okay. I want to do this more often and on a more scheduled basis, okay? Since I got everybody here, okay? I'm thinking of going live and doing like a scheduled live readings. I'm thinking like I will do a weekday night, like a weeknight at some time, and then I'll do a weekday during the day. Just because I know there's a lot of people like Ruxy, I know she's not here, and I believe Ash, she's here, and Mon's like they're in Australia, and I have some people that are in like Europe. So I'm gonna do some during the day. I know there won't be as many people, but that's okay. It's fine. We'll just grow up there. Thursday nights for Thursday therapy. I mean, I kind of like Thursday therapy. That does sound kind of good. Okay. So Thursday seems to be a good one for everybody. Oh, good night, Sam. We'll see you next time. 8 p.m., 1 p.m. Okay. We'll work it. Friday. Ooh, are we saying tomorrow? Take lunches during those for the work ones? Okay. I work from home. You'll be here. Okay. Tell me. Oh, y'all are amazing. Okay. So listen, I'm in the central time zone. We're thinking right now, when I eventually do this, we'll put it in my bio and stuff. And we'll have our standard days where there will be at least like at a minimum 1 weekday during the day, 1 weekday at night. And then we're going to do something on the weekends too. Feral Friday. Maybe like a Friday night might count as a weekend just because everybody can stay late. Feral Fridays. Yes. We'll figure it out. What are you shooting at me, woman? This is crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So we're Central Standard Time. We're gonna figure it out and pretty soon. Listen, I have the Discord, I have a basic Discord server set up, okay? It's very basic still, but I'm gonna start sending out some invites to some people that have been around and that I've seen come around a lot and are going around. So I will send that out and y'all can kind of look. We're going to build it up. It's not very much, okay? But we got to get it going and then we're going to put everything in there so we can put all this amazing stuff and then we can talk and chat in there too, okay? When will I start book 2? I will say this much. There are bonus chapters, so that's what I will video tomorrow and I will post on the Tiki Talkie. Ooh, let's go. Yes, I'll bring the Discord in. I'm going to be sending that Discord to some people to help me out because I'm still learning that. So tomorrow I will do Zayden's chapters. And then if everything's going and the family's doing good, we might do book 2 tomorrow night on live. Just be prepared. It is very possible. Okay. There might be a pop-up Wise tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. Be on the lookout. Got you. Okay. I'm looking. Be prepared. Can we get a live? Okay, Sean, got you. Got volunteers tribute. What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? Which one's next?
Iron.
Feral Fridays with Wise, Iron Flame, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Who's joining us? All right, folks, you talked me into it. I can't help it. You win. You won. You got it. We will be here. Iron Flames. All right. I love y'all too much. This is amazing. This is bigger, though. Ooh, that's what she said. This is a bigger one. Okay. And we're still in school. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to dip this out. I'm going to go put my little ones to bed. If y'all can be here, amazing. If not, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You like the double chapters? I bet you do, Q. All right, folks, have a good night. Thank you for the lightning bolts, Bobby. Thank you for coming, Bobby. Good night, Emily. Thank y'all for coming. Ashley, don't forget your bingo cards. Don't forget your bingo cards. All right, everyone, have a good one. 29 people, that is so amazing. Bye, everyone. Y'all have a good night. Sleep well. Until next time. Bingo cards. Yes, make the new bingo cards. Night all. I don't like leaving when there's still people here. I feel like I just bouncing on them. I'm gonna wait 30 more seconds just to say bye. We say goodbye. You say goodbye. You are just throwing things. Okay, we're gonna end this because she's starting to throw things around. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. No, Belle, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. Y'all are too fun. I could do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if I didn't have y'all. Just don't get it twisted. I love y'all.
Oh,
Don't get it twisted. Oh, no.
Leave?
Bullshit.
From first to last. First in, last out. Let's go. All right. 5, 4. Night, folks. Have a good one.